What's up? My bad. I know I was on CP time. I should have been here. But I was running around. Daughter's at her soccer game. So running around doing busy game. Woke up this morning, seen that our faithful Mary Ann still out here drinking and not thinking, you know? So I had to jump up here, be able to you know, get to the business with her. How y'all doing tonight? Let some more people come. So you see I got her up on the Summer Jam screen. I know a lot of us, we all streaming at the same time. Try to check first to see if else because I'm driving. So testing. Can y'all hear me? Trying to make sure my audio good on YouTube giving me a couple of warnings about my audio. All right, what's up? I see y'all over here on the other stream. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. John CK5 Boo. Oh, you watched the Working Man review it? See, I was at work, so I ain't really watch nobody because I wanted to be able to come to my own, conclusions with everything and adjust my thinking on it off of my own outcome. So I popped in and out of people joints while I was on break, but I just kept to myself really because I wanted to see if I could get my own opinion without having any type of I didn't want to be skewed in either direction, so that's why I wanted to do my own natural reaction about it. But I came to the conclusion this woman is batshit crazy, bro. Like you can't. I don't think she can help herself. And in her head, I think she thinks she's right, even when she's wrong. So really can't compete with crazy. Can't compete with crazy. In her head, she thinks that she's right. You don't think she do any wrong. Um, She got that vibe of like a jealous ex that can't get right, that just can't get right. That in her head, she drew out this perfect life with her mate, and then things went the opposite direction, and she don't know how to get over it. She done purchased the wedding dress and everything. What's good? What's good, man? You said Fort Hamilton? Nah, I'm in Virginia. I went to MEPS in Fort Hamilton out in Brooklyn. That's where I shipped out from to go to boot camp. Was Fort Hamilton. But yeah, I was in Virginia going to work earlier today because I wasn't going to go live. I know a lot of us all go live around the same time, but then when I looked, it looked like nobody was going live at the time. So I was like, yo, let me go live. That's why I'm like, why is my messages not showing up in the deck? All right, it should pop up now. Be able to put y'all on the screen, but pop up. Trigger. There you go. Yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in. We're gonna get in this video. I'm gonna give y'all my raw reaction to it. I can see because I put subs only on the main joint that shit ain't kicking like it usually do. But this girl, like I said, she's batshit crazy. She's too old to be doing the things that she's doing. That's the part that killed me. In my humble opinion, I feel like all she had to do was just come clean, say, you know what I mean? I messed up, but she got you know how they say people got Trump deranged syndrome? She has Umar deranged syndrome. So everything that Umar does, it triggers her to the point that she's willing to do anything to take him down. That's like, you know, when you see them detectives that's on the job and they want to get the criminal they chasing so bad that you see them bend the law to try to get him. That's like how she's doing. She's trying to and I think in my opinion that check that was part of the scam. Like she was just trying to bend the narrative so that she can get him so bad, and she thought that old boy was gonna be down with it with her. But I seen some shit that really made me think of her, and it kind of broke down like people like her, why they do shit. I'm gonna play it because it really makes me, it kind of put in perspective the type of person she is and why she do none of the things that she do. Feel me? I'm out of whack today. Fuck it, I could this was a news article. It fit her perfect.
Lying about adults. But this morning, Blanc and I are tackling this topic, and I mean, this is a common thing that we talk about kids telling either white lies or even some little lies or maybe your big ones. But why do they do it in the first place?
There's a lot of different reasons why kids will lie, but some common ones are that they want to avoid punishment. They don't want to disappoint their parents. Maybe they're scared of their parents. They want to look better than what they really are, to boost their self-esteem, or they want to avoid some problems.
And so in kids with other kids, that's one thing, but when kids lie to adults, that's a problem there. So no crazy lies about an adult doing something illegal, but small lies about what an adult did or maybe didn't do.
Yeah, so kids, what they'll do is they want to take the focus off of themselves, so they'll shift the blame to somebody else, and if they can shift the blame to an adult, and they can get out of getting some.
See, that's what I'm saying Maryanne is doing. She trying to shift the blame to old boy because she's trying to get out that she told that lie, and now that lie is coming back on her. So now she want to shift the blame over to old boy because the blame done been shifted on her. She don't know how to like just come clean and say, yo, I fucked up. She need to just come clean, say I messed up, but she's doubling and tripling down on it.
Some type of trouble or their parent looking at them a little funny, then they will. The thing is, they only think about the moment. They're not thinking about, oh, what if it's found out that about the lie.
Now, how do you handle that part of it?
Well, if a parent will call you and say, hey, my child said X, Y, and Z, and you want to correct misinformation. So you just want to state the facts. You're not going to talk about their kid. You just want to state the facts and leave it alone. What you have to realize is when you're telling the truth, all you want to do is convey the information. You're not trying to convince anybody.
That's the mistake people make
Oh
too.
yeah, when they want to convince, because then other people are like, why do you keep pushing this if
Right,
you're telling
right.
the truth? And then you need to think about that child and whether it's a really good friendship for your child to hang out with them. Because if they're going to lie about this, it makes you wonder what else could they possibly lie about.
It takes that trust away, and that's the foundation of really all relationships.
Absolutely.
You see, that's what Maryanne don't understand. Now that we caught her in this lie, we're wondering what else is she lying about. She done took away the trust, and if she willing to keep lying and doubling down and making up all these fairy tales, we don't know what else she lied about, and we don't know what to believe and what not to believe because she just keep making up these once upon a time stories, you know? Let's get into her long fib this time. We might speed through some of it because you know it's a doozy when it come to her. And a lot of y'all already seen it, so I just want to hear y'all side of the story and y'all opinion, and let's dialogue on it.
Good evening, everyone. This is Mary Ann. I actually was going to come on Friday to make a video, what I prepared for you guys. And then, of course, Saturday, as most of you have already looked at the Gina and Maryanne chat. Thank you for supporting that content. But due to what transpired on Friday, I mean, it was crazy on Friday. And due to what transpired today, so that's why I'm doing the video today. So the check that circulated on YouTube, which is connected with that young woman that I mentioned in my explanation, the receipt video.
Hey, what it do? They need to take that bottle
She
from her
got
too.
terminated on Friday.
In my opinion, they need to take that bottle from her because she clearly got a drinking problem, and she's sitting here talking about this imaginary girl got fired. That makes no sense.
And when she called me sobbing, very upset, I'm sympathetic. I'm sorry that to see her go through this, but I did tell her, you connected yourself with someone who is conniving, who is sneaky, and you know, there's certain company we keep. It'll bring you not good fortune. So I did go over there Friday for comfort. I really feel bad. I'm a very sympathetic person. I saw the termination letter. The termination letter was due to a fluctuation of call because of her action, which interrupted business for 3 days. And due to the fact that she
Yeah, bro.
rented an average.
She clearly got a drinking problem, and she make up these stories that don't make no sense because she got fired because people was calling her job, right? You calling, nobody knows her name. She never said her name. So it ain't like anybody could be like, well, the Debbie, like how she said the Debbie character with no last name. So how the hell they know to fire her and then they're gonna fire her just for that? They ain't give her no written warning. No, they just jump straight to firing her. But she's saying this trying to gaslight us and pull on our heartstrings to make us feel like we're wrong for holding her accountable for her lies.
Advertisement check that the value did not match the property. She was terminated. She's been working there for 9 years. 9 years she's been working there. So at first I'm like, well, what do you mean when they said fluctuation of call? People from YouTube, from content creator to, I guess, regular channel member, they took it upon themselves to call this woman's place of business. She said they couldn't get any work done for 3 business days because of the influx of calls. People calling, asking about what kind of check. Do y'all know anything about a check? To, like, they brought my name. Just so these people were unable to conduct the flow of business because YouTube bombarded them with phone calls. And then today she got some more bad news. I post, which I have a right. I was having Dollar Bank look into security department because I need to connect the check to him, and they've been very helpful, very cooperative. But after I guess I posted, I apologize. After I guess I post that video, YouTube took it upon themselves to call Dollar Bank, bombard the bank with phone call, and then because of the amount of money that was deposited in her account from another state, and then the name in the memo was in questioning because the authority did reach to security department. They closed her account and they took it a step further. This poor woman can't even open a bank account anywhere in the United States. She's on some kind of God, I can't think of the name. She's banned. She can't. You guys could go. I don't know. She can't. If she go to a different institution, they're like, no, at this time we can't. You're on a list. She has 4 children, ages 11, 9, 6, and 4. 3 girls, 1 boy. The little boy is 4 years old. Yeah. Does it feel good? All of you who...
Oh, she got a personal beef with the letter S. She never adds anything pure. But she tell these stories, and you notice, like, my camera's up high, so it looks like I'm looking down because of where my camera's at. Like, it's right here. But she's always, like, staring off like she's trying to remember the lies that she tell. First off, how the hell can YouTube call somebody, you don't know their name, you don't know anything about them? We just gonna say a mystery woman. If anything, they would have had complaints about her being online, saying her name and calling up that place, not this mystery woman that nobody else know about. Yeah, that's a good one, malware. But yeah, she just make up stuff that don't sound right, and it takes her days to put these elaborate videos together. When I say elaborate, I mean very low budget. Like, I could see why her movies go absolutely nowhere, because it takes her days to come up with these lies. And it's like a little kid. Like, a little kid will tell you a story, and in their head, it sounds great. And then when you hear it, you be like, what the hell? Like that's why I put that Mike Tyson one on there that day when he said he broke his back, because she tell us stories like that.
took part in calling her place of business. All of you who took part in calling Dollar Bank. Does it feel good?
Yes.
This is a real human being that we've disrupted her life. We've caused agony. Does that feel good?
Yes.
Honor.
It feels good because it's not a real person. You made this person up and you want to pull on our heartstrings. This is YouTube, yo. They don't care. They done ruin other people, man. Like, you're tripping. You think you're gonna tell us this and we're gonna believe that? Like, you be trying to like shit on people, right? This is my challenge to you, right? I want her to just show us a deposit in her account. Because look at her hair. Like, if we seen the regular video, right? Do her hair look like she fucking got $68,000? She don't even, like, she had her hair done for like a good 2 weeks. The best thing that happened to her was Honor's putting her on blast for that fake check because she finally did her hair, right? And I don't mean to rank on her, but I feel like personally disrespected that she keep lying to us. And I was one of the people that defended her. But she lies to us and try to put us down and make us feel bad because she do the same tactics that Jermaine Shoemake do, where he try to say like I'm saving boys. Y'all want to hurt boys, and it's like you got abandoned buildings, bro. I've been in that school multiple times and it looked worse and worse every time. Like, she's ridiculous with her lies, and she think we just as dumb as her.
You gonna be able to sleep tonight? She got 1 less than you. Younger than yours, younger than mine. 11, 9, 6, and 4. And when they closed her account today, they gave her that $545. She just went to another bank. She couldn't open an account. They made clear to her she cannot open a bank account. She get a check, she got to go to cash it at, what she told me, cash place.
Let's keep it real. Why the hell would this lady be telling her this, right? When if we want to get to the reality, it's her fault. You the one. Let's if this is true, we know it's fake. It's a fake check, right? But she tried to say that the girl printed the fake check to give to her, like because she worked at the Legacy Bank that we seen was a family-run business that happened to be Caucasians, and but let's say it was real, right? So she gave you a fake check. She would go to jail. That would have been Brink for like I said, I'm sounding like her. That would have been wire fraud. Like she ain't go to jail. They just said, "Oh, we gonna," and because people called your institution, they gonna cut off your bank account. Come on, man, that makes no damn sense. Y'all could call my bank all day. They gonna hit me up and say we don't know if this is that, and they might change my damn card, but they ain't gonna freeze the account.
Cash place. That's how she got to cash a check. And then if she go to look for employment and is a direct deposit, if they don't want to or not willing to do live check, she might not be able to get that job because a lot of job they're going paperless.
2026, man. I joined the military in 2003, and they already was paperless. They ain't give checks, right? I know somebody personal. My fucking baby mama, she ain't had no goddamn bank account, and I had to pay the child support. I had to get her a bank account, right? You can literally go get a prepaid bank account, and they can direct deposit. I know plenty of people in New York that don't got a bank account. I don't know why the hell they don't got a bank account at and they in their 40s and 30s, but you can go open up. You could get it through Cash App. You could get it through Ally. They're not gonna stop you from getting a bank account at another institution because you gave a fake fucking check that you wouldn't have been able to cash anyway. And yes, how the hell do you know all this women business? Because you're the reason why they cut it off. If you went to the cops and you did it all that, like Jay the informant, you got to give up that name. That ain't your name no more. Because if this was a remotely true, it'd be from Mary the informant, and she would be under investigation. But y'all know she's full of cow manure.
This is a real human being. And then she informed me, she's like, Marianne, I'm not even on YouTube. She goes, I've looked YouTube. What she said? She said, I'm a guest. I didn't understand what she was saying. I have a channel under Mary Ann Lorient, but she told me she doesn't have a channel, but she could access as a guest. I'm not, well, don't quote me on it, whatever. She know what YouTube is, but she doesn't have a YouTube account. And I know the hatred was coming from me.
Nobody hates you. We hate that you a liar.
The hatred was for me. She got caught in the crossfire. And I feel really bad for her. I'm angry at what she did.
She's one of them people that like she didn't get caught in the crossfire. You shot at her. If it was true, you shot at her. She didn't get caught in the crossfire. You shot at her. You put her in the situation. And now you want to blame everybody else. Like you threw the rock. You started the confrontation. That's like if two people go do a crime together, and let's say it was a robbery, right? And me and another person go to rob a bank. We go to rob like, Dollar Bank. And in the confrontation of that robbery, somebody get hurt and the person that's with me get hurt and they get, shot and unalive. They're gonna charge me with their unaliving because anything that happened in the commission of that crime, I'm liable for it because I started it. You are liable because you was in commission of the crime. You work with Umar. It's nothing that you could say that could convince me of that because before you had beef with him, you was making them bullshit ass Z movies and you was doing everything to promote his scam. Once he ain't want to mess with you, and I gotta feel bad because he has no taste. Now you on this smear campaign to him, but you was trying to get with him, and we can all see it now that it ain't work out the way you wanted to. That he even wanted to be in room 130, as you said, with a dude over you, allegedly. Because I don't believe that story either.
And I don't think she was printing that check for him in malice. She's trying to help. Friend helping a friend, which went bad for her. I guess all y'all who said what they say, oh, there's no such thing as dollar bank. I guess those of you who call, you believe there's a dollar bank. And I guess all
Believe it's a dollar bank. There's one right here by my house in Virginia Beach. I believe it's a dollar bank. There's one in Chesapeake too. We believe that. They send me one. They send me fucking shit for LLC trying to get me to open an account with them. I know it's a dollar bank. What we're saying is you're lying. You went from saying you never said dollar bank. Your original story was you got the check from Umar. You went to Chase Bank, opened up an account, wait for the check to clear. Never said how long it took for the check to clear. When you got it, you withdrawed all the money, deposited it into Huntington Bank, and then closed the Chase Bank account. That was your story that you stuck to. Then when you realized how stupid that sound, you went to show us pictures of people's feet and shit at one of them banks, and now it's this bullshit story.
of you who said, oh, long shark, she ain't deposit that check. Listen, I made it clear, crystal clear. Now some of you this is what you call emotionally immature and intellectually immature. I made it clear. I said the check was sent to me. I said I informed Honor immediately. I said he requests for me to give him the check. And I obliged, and I gave him a check. Listen, if he never asked for the check, Honor would have never gotten that check. That check would have never circulated on YouTube. First of all, on my channel, when I do a live, you can't even see your pictures, and I don't even do all that technology.
We know.
I don't.
Your fucking lives are trash.
I don't do all that technology. When you go to my channel, I don't have no Cash App attached. I don't have no PayPal attached. I don't have all that. I'm not into that. I just don't do all of that.
Girl, you doing anything for views right now. And
you understand? Even on my channel, I wouldn't have displayed no check. I don't have nothing to flash unless I put it in front of the camera. I made that clear. Honor.
Yo, first of all, stop trying to act like us YouTubers that is monetized, because you're monetized. You're doing all of this shit for money, man. You're doing all this for money. You're the worst goddamn movie producer, because we could tell from your YouTube videos. You sitting there holding that shit looking stupid. You just keep lying. Every week you come up with these cockamamie stories, man. You come up with these cockamamie stories. Oh, man, I gotta bang you out of here. I don't play none of that Batimon. Rose is weird, man. Rose is weird. Like, I don't know how would it make you come and comment on a man shit like. But yeah, like I was saying, we know that you're not good with technology because you keep showing you filming from like one phone, looking at the video that you made on one phone when you could have just upload the video from the phone that you recorded. But it probably just, I don't know, even if it's on Wi-Fi, I don't know how that works, but you be tripping. We know you're terrible at that. And yes, you do beg. That's why you in there with members and everything else, man. And I ain't saying donations is a must, but they not getting turned down over here. I'm not even gonna hold you. They're not getting turned down. I appreciate everything. Help a brother out. But she trying to like gaslight and all that. Demonetize your channel if you feel like that. You got the choice. You could go right in there and say you want to leave the partnership program. Just go in there and click that shit. I was demonetized for shit 2-3 years. I just got remonetized again back in like December listening to Lady Luck. I reapplied, but I was just doing it, you know. But don't sit there and act like you better than somebody because you fucking in. But yeah, you full of shit. You're just stupid. That's why you can't do the technology. You'll try if you had the brain capacity, as you try to say about us. You had the brain capacity, you would try because you're terrible at this. You need to quit. She made up some lady that nobody knows her name but said that we all got her fired. That makes no sense. And I called Dollar Bank. I called after hours, but I called Dollar Bank. Dollar Bank is a real bank. They not in Philly, so we know that's a lie. They're in Pittsburgh. He could have Zelled it, but nobody's Zelling $68,000. No, Zelle won't even let you put that much. I think. Nah, I hit like 4,000 by mistake, and it told me it was too much. So she's full of it.
New. Honor new. Now, when I got the check the first day, I said, this is a strange looking check. When I was on this show, go back and look at the show. I said, Mr. Honor, this check is strange. We're going to get him through the check. I thought we would get him through the school, but we're going to get him through the check. Send me the check, front and back. And you never took the time to look at it? All right, we're going to give you grace for the first day. The second day, I went to sign the disclosure. I got a live check. I explained to you guys in the receipt video that check that circulated on YouTube was returned with the letter. When I got home, I made the video.
So
Bank was
she
already
want us
closed.
to
I
believe,
made
right?
the video. Go back. Backtrack if you make.
So she want us to believe, right, that this place, this is where the check came from. This is that legacy place, right? So she want us to believe that this check came from Umar Johnson, right? So when she realized people called them and they told what kind of place this is, right, that he knows somebody that worked there, right? And they're out of Texas. So wherever I can see from the way this is going, wherever you're looking at, they probably go off your IP address and they put numbers that's in your area because it's showing me Virginia, right? So about us, right? When you go to the About Us page, let's see how that looks. Who we are. And it's showing. They are a cash offer program. They're a cash offer program. They offer you money for your house. Selling your house could be quick. And they're looking for people that's down strutting and doing bad, bro. That's what they're looking for. They're not trying to like, they are predatory. They're looking for people that's doing bad. They're gonna give you something that's probably a little lower than what your house is worth, enough that will entice you. This is the people. This is a family-owned business, right? How is these people? Do this look like anybody that Umar deals with that could write this check? Do this look like Umar is in the company of these people? Do this look like Umar is in the company of these people to get them to make a fake check to send to her for her emotionally distressed? You see, they showing testimonials, but do this look like the people that would actually make a check for Umar Johnson to give to her? Right? Like, come on, man. Like I said, she just making up stuff as she go. This is the elderly Pinocchio. See, the elderly Pinocchio. That's all she do is sit here and tell us a bunch of stories and think that we are dumb enough to believe it. You know? Old Pinocchio. One day she's gonna be a real girl. One day. I don't know what day that is, but by next week she gonna make a whole nother story and say that the IRS or some shit came to her and told her that
I
Umar
said, check's upstairs.
did some shit, you know?
I'm going to
Like,
honor. This check is strange. We're going to get him through the check. I thought we would get him through the school, but we're going to get him through the check.
yep, and that's a good point. You know, Umar ain't gonna want to work with those people. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna want to work with those. Well, you know he gonna spend his money with them because you know he got that white lawyer and he paid them white contractors and he was smiling all in their face even from the day one.
Send me the check, front and back. And you never took the time to look at it? All right, we're going to give you grace for the first day. The second day, I went to sign the disclosure. I got a live check. I explained to you guys in the receipt video that check that circulated on YouTube was returned with the letter. When I got home, I made the video. Bank was already closed. I made the video. Go back. Backtrack if you make. I said the check's upstairs. I'm going to open an account because I don't trust him. I'm not putting that in my primary account. I shared that with him. He knew there was a live check. He knew. The following day when I had to come on this show, again, second day, you didn't look at the check? The third day when I came on your show, let me tell you something. As his guest, there's a pre-conversation. He doesn't just bring you up like that. There's a pre-conversation. Everybody's on the same page. And I said to him, I said, well, I deposited. No, I know you got paid. This is how the conversation went. I know you got paid. But you know what? I'm not going to, he put it all on me. I'm not putting it all on him. I take responsibility. I take 110% responsibility. You know why? Because
I ain't gonna lie, that part be killing me when she keeps saying live check and like you got a real check or a fake check. That's all we want to hear about. I don't know about no live check. We know you ain't got no 60 something $1,000. We know that. I don't even think you got $10,000 to keep it 100 the way you carry yourself. And she gotta stop getting drunk coming on these lives.
that is when my integrity should have kicked in. You know, Maryanne, I'm not comfortable. That is when, as a person of faith, my Christianity should have kicked in. I fell back and I rolled with it. No, it's on me. I took the L. What I want to ask you guys, at what point will you guys hold him accountable? And you know what? Let me tell you how dirty he is. Not only he deliberately sent me a message which is not within our pattern, but we're going to let that go. I took screenshot.
So you see what I was saying? How she talk like she in a relationship with these people because what does it matter? He knows your pattern. That's some shit you talk about. Like, you know what I mean? Like you in some type of relationship with like you not in a relationship with that man. He is married with 5, 6 kids. Like, like you bugging out. Like she's tripping. Like she builds a relationship. She's that crazy ass girl. Like she really needs to see somebody about her antics.
Screenshot. This is after I got off his show. And I'm like, what message? What is he talking about? And I opened the message. The time frame from when he sent it to when he goes live. Dirty. And when I screenshot on the show, you know what he said? We're going to give her grace. All calm, cool, and collective. He turned off the call. I could not communicate by phone with him when I got off the show.
Yeah, he shouldn't talk to you. Crazy. You cursed him out and shit. Like
Phone.
you cursed him out. You flipped out. He handled it way better than a lot of people would have handled it. And you from New York, so you know, and you from Brooklyn. You know they kind of, you know they out there. They're a little off out there. I'm surprised you talk crazy to him like that, cause you know he a nice dude. Somebody else would have went the hell off on you, man.
His real phone blocked me. But we're gonna give her Mary Ann, you gonna get the check. You know what he wanted? For me to give him copy of the live check, send
Saying
it,
live check, man.
inbox. He wasn't gonna bring me back on. And then post the check. I was well, I told you I was gonna have faith. Here's your check. He knew there was a live check. He said it with confidence. She's gonna come through. He knew there was a live check. He could play with y'all, but he can't play with me. And let me tell you, all of the sabotage, the video, that don't really even bother me. It don't. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and be a hypocrite. My channel got monetized exactly 3 weeks and 4 days on YouTube. You understand? 3 weeks and 4 days. I've made money from YouTube. I made, like, this is nice passive income. Do you know by the time Honor threw me off, all of them making video, I've made more money within that time frame than I did the entire time I was on YouTube.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. I know how YouTube work. Stop the fucking cap. You first of all, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. YouTube only pay once a month. You heard me? So you didn't even get paid yet. It only been about 2 weeks, maybe 3. That the money that you would make would be coming up on the 21st to the 26th of this month. You didn't get paid yet. Your estimate, we seen your joints go down. Like, I know subscribers don't even matter, but we could look at the views. Your RPMs is probably, I mean, CRMs is probably pretty low. Cause you know how we know you ain't making that money like you saying? Because every time you put out one of them dating shits, nobody's watching that shit. We all are watching these lives that you post in the middle of the night so we can dissect it and make you into content. And you're getting mad because a lot of us is probably not even really watching it. They just downloading it and then doing their reactions like how I'm doing. But you ain't making more money than that. You are not. You could stop the cap. YouTube ain't even paying like they used to. So cut it out, man. Show us that. Put your analytics, put your phone up there and put the analytics. You probably made about $100. No more than 200 so far.
I was shocked. Because he's kind of my mentor. When there's something on YouTube I don't
You're 100
understand, he's
years
my
old. Fuck you
go-to.
need a mentor for?
I was shocked. Oh, she's losing subscription. She's okay. Listen,
Subscribers.
listen.
I know I fuck it up.
Part of the game. I'm not going anywhere. I don't care if there's one subscriber. I'm here to stay. Nobody's running me off of YouTube. I'm telling you right now. Y'all can make video tell.
We don't want you off of YouTube. You are free content. You are a laughing stock. You, like, every time you doing something else, I was going to do a live on Nature Boy, but then you came out with this joint. I said, gotta do it. Gotta do it. You know, I was going to do a regular video, but I'm like, you know, I ain't go live in a long time. Let me do a live so I could get the feel back of going live, you know? But elder grandma, like, cut it out, man. Cut it out. That's why you having these crash outs making these elaborate stories.
Kingdom come. And then you know what? I couldn't understand the hate. Now, him, the CCC, I'm not saying it's all, but there's a collective core. It's like a cult. That's how I view it. We are adult. These are people from the age 40 to 60.
Yo, she literally said she in a conscious community, and we've been seeing nothing but cults come out of that. And she talk about a chat is a cult, a bunch of people that in reality, 95% don't know each other off of YouTube. Like, she's bugging.
They left when I.
Miss Jackie, I said a prayer for her. You ain't see my video when I prayed for her the first time she was up there drunk in the middle of the night? I'll do another one for you, though. I'll do another one for you.
Tell you, his chat was so bad, he closed it. Honor never closed his chat. He literally closed it. And then they came to my channel. They kept it going. They continued. They kept it going. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. The hate was for me, and this woman got caught. All of y'all. For 3 days. She said for 3 days they couldn't conduct business.
That's a lie.
Due to her action. They were calling that place 3-day continuously. No. We're adults.
You're adult.
Are we
It's
that
adults.
miserable in our life where once we're turned you two off from being entertained, we're going to go persecute people on the outside? No. My goodness. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And not one of you, from content creator to channel member, I can't say that. I can't say that. I have some channel member that supported me.
Content creators. We supported you up until you didn't follow your own words. You said, "Hey, I'm gonna have XYZ by this date." We still waiting. That's why we're not supporting you, because you've been came out as a liar. You told me on the panel, we gonna do this, this, and that. I'm gonna have this by this, and that. When you was yelling, ranting, and screaming, you said you gonna have it that Friday. If you know anybody that know the countdown, I waited like 4 business days before I started going in on her. I ain't put my foot down until after she, lied for about 5 business days,
But not one of you could be partial,
You mean impartial,
could be biased, could be
unbiased.
neutral. Say, well, okay, she was wrong. Maryanne was wrong. I'm taking
Told you that to your face.
accountability.
Well, to the chat while you was on the panel with me.
But where's his accountability? Where's his accountability? Y'all think Honor didn't know? Honor knew. He knew.
So that's my thing. Are you saying that he knew it was a fake check and he still ran it? Or are you saying that it looked funny? Because you be confusing me with that. Because you be saying it's like you want to come out and talk against him, but then you don't like come fully out and say that he knew. So I personally don't think he was paying attention. I think that because it was so damn small, somebody had to enhance it. But I know you knew because you cut out those pieces of paper and put the pieces of paper to cover up the check, So that's how I know you knew about it, because you try to be deceptive with it. If you didn't want to be deceptive with it, you wouldn't have cut out the pieces of paper to cover it up. And the check looked fake. It don't look nothing like a real check. It wasn't even in the same structure of a check.
It was a live check. He
There's
knew.
no such thing as a live check.
I'm telling you, he knew.
There's
I
a
kept
real
him
check and
blow
fake check.
to blow, blow to blow. He knew. This woman lost her job. The hate was for me. What I can't understand is for the channel member. How can you have so much hate for someone you don't even know? Where is all this hatred for me coming from? Now, the content creator, I'm understanding the game. None of them like each other. It's all fake. If I get a chance to slit your throat, I will. I get that. I get that. It's vicious. I'm the content now.
Yeah.
Y'all.
You are the content. The thing is, I don't know. There's like she has this personality that she think once you talk to her that y'all in some deep rooted relationship and y'all know each other and shit. If you're that dumb to put trust in some people that you don't know, you don't even know like how that person really look. It's only a few of us nowadays that show our face. You a damn fool to be fucking putting. You do not know this man. He lives across country from you. You text and harassed him, and probably got on his nerves all the time. And now you think y'all was in some goddamn long lasting friendship or something, man. And he owe you so much loyalty. Like you a fool. That'd be like him trusting you. Like he said, yo, I should have vetted it. I'm sorry. He moved on. He took down the content that had you in it. He moved on. You still going on about it, man. Let it go. Keep to your whack ass dating joint. I never clicked on it, but I could tell from the views and ain't nobody talking about it. Ain't in the algorithm. Yo, just talk about that. Because every time you put out one of them whack episodes and you let it linger for like a day or two and you don't get no views, you come with another cockamamie story.
It's fair. The money Honor made off of me, and then it was very disrespectful. Oh, I brought her on.
Yo,
okay, yes, you did promote
you give me a water? Thank you.
the channel, and I thank you publicly numerous times. But listen, we squared out. As much as you ate off my video, come on, don't play. Don't play. When you brought me on, you were at 50. By the time we're at this level, you at 80,000. Stop playing. Between me and Lene, you gained 30,000 more. Stop playing. You playing game.
Be me, sweetie. I didn't know who he was, but I know he didn't gain followers off of you. He didn't gain followers. And the only thing I give you credit is, myself included, we blindly trust you that it was really a lawsuit with 40 people on a lawsuit. If that shit was true, how come not one of them came up to say that, hey, we was in this class, and usually with a class action lawsuit, if it was that big, they would have put out a phone number like they did with Diddy, and they would have been soliciting other people that could have been a victim for this class action. They ain't solicit nobody, and it happened too quick. Like you was a bird brain with it. It shouldn't have happened that fast. You made the whole shit from start to finish like in a week and a half, 2 weeks. And then you said that y'all voted, they voted you. How the hell they voted you out if you paid for the lawyer, you did all that shit? You could have kept going on your own. You lied, girl, and it's okay. We just know that you're a liar. Yo.
You're playing game right now, Honor. Quit playing. Both our present helped your channel. Yeah, you brought me on. Listen, grow your channel.
That's another thing too, if y'all paying attention. She roping other people into the situation. Like, I don't know if her, like, what Lene got to do with it. She talking about she's trying to turn other people against him.
Just as well, then I fatten your pocket. Quit playing. If what I'm making, I can only imagine what you're making. And I'm a little channel. And let me tell you something. And I think for the other content creators, the hate is like what? What? Like, it's YouTube. Y'all mad because I'm eating too? All of y'all eating? Oh, she's losing. So what? I'm losing them. Listen, I lost people. I was losing people. I made more money within that time frame than I made entirely on YouTube. Come on, y'all know. Listen, it's by the click. They come in there watching. He knew. He knew. This is a real human being. She got 4 kids. No. Well, you could prevent all this. All you gotta do is show us a check. No, that check's not gonna make his documentary. That check will not make his
Her views
documentary.
is down like 73%.
Leonard Honor what he wants. Will not. I told y'all I could be petty. Will not. I don't care. Y'all can say what
the check
y'all
is
want.
fake.
I'm grown. Send the YouTube police.
The check is fake. I don't think he would want to put it in his documentary. The check is fake. Sweetheart, you're mad because it's not going to be in it. The check is fake. We know this.
He's a liar. He's a backstabber. He's conniving. Honor is a snake in the grass. I cannot believe someone could show kindness but turn around and be this dark. You know what he remind me of, and some of you may not be able to relate to what I'm going to share. You could Google it. For some of you to have children, because I have children. For some of you who saw Toy Story when that first came out, there was
I'm going to give you some free game because, like I said, I want to keep you on the platform even though you're lying.
a character, Lasso the bear. Everybody loved Lasso. Warm, loving bear. And when that bear turned dark, it makes you cringe like, oh my God, Lasso. That's Leonard. Passive, aggressive, nasty. Yo, when I tell you what he did now, and then did he tell y'all? Did he tell y'all before he put that post? It is official. Official by who? Official by who? I'm a liar. Who
All right, can y'all hear me now? Let me know if y'all can hear me now. Still no sound? Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. All right, y'all can hear me? Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I don't know. I got this fucking new mic. That shit just. I'll leave the wavelength open so I can see. Pull it over there and make sure that I. Damn, I don't know. I was on a good rant. I don't know which part that y'all stopped hearing. But yeah, she bugging out, man. Like, and I don't know about y'all. Let me know if it do this sound familiar, because she sound real Umar Johnson-ish with some of these points that she's saying. Like Umar would talk about the wrestling shit and some other stuff that don't make sense. Now she talking about the damn bear from Toy Story. Like, you a grown woman supposed to be intellectual. Who the hell cares about how a cartoon that's trying to teach kids how to be better people got to do with Leon, or and got to do with you lying? You lied. We don't need no YouTube police or anybody else to point out that you lied. We all see it in real time. You lying. You said that you was going to present some information. Well, you just show proof, because I don't know why you keep saying you need a presentation and you didn't do it. That's a lie. So even if you ain't lied about one thing, you lied about the other.
Who made it official? Did he tell y'all? That post came after he texted me 7 times. 7 times. I disengaged. I fell back. I'm not
Thank you.
engaging
Thank
with
you.
you. I'm not responding to your text. I'm not trying to. I'm not. No. He didn't want no more phone
Thanks for
conversation.
subscribing.
He took the phone icon,
Thanks for
came on lock,
subscribing.
and then he blocked me from his phone. Listen, he know what he was doing. He wanted to deal with this publicly. You're gonna be the sacrifice lamb, the sacrificial lamb.
Okay, she correct herself, but yo, you know him publicly. You know him from YouTube. It ain't like you know him from anything else. You know him from YouTube. So that's why he's able to do that to you, because that's all he know you from. Like, come on, lady. Like I said, thank you, Mr. Davis, for subscribing. Thank you, Indian Exposed.
I'm gonna come spotless. Now, I know there's a live check. I'm gonna make some money off of
I
this
want to see dead check at
after
this
the bus
point.
run you over. Because you're gonna give me that check. They're all gonna come to me. Here's a check. Oh, I don't know, why she do that? Why didn't she get? He was gonna put a spin on it. I changed the narrative. I came like a volcano on his show. Was that right? No. No. But that's the way I knew how to be in control of the situation, because I have lost all control of the situation. I lost control. I couldn't even believe. Wednesday, that video I played for Debbie, and I told y'all, listen, this woman, when she called, she had the date and time. Wednesday. I knew somebody came to me. The person who came to me gave him a super chat. Honor's gonna throw you over. Honor's gonna throw you over. Jump ship. You're gonna take a hit, but you'll survive it. You let Honor throw you, you're not gonna survive it. I said, you know what? I'm gonna take my chance on the ship. Nah, I'm gonna survive this. But he threw me over, but I'm gonna survive this. I'm not going nowhere. I'm here to stay. It breaks my heart.
People about she made more money than ever. Her channel down 73% in the last 7 days.
Because she allowed me to come in her home. This woman is in distress. She ain't got no husband. 9 years. She got fired. I hope y'all feel good. Content creator. Somebody came to me. The person who came to me gave him a super chat.
I had to rewind it back because she said some suspect shit that I want y'all to catch.
Honor's gonna throw you over. Honor's gonna throw you over. Jump ship. You're gonna take a hit, but you'll survive it. You let Honor throw you, you're not gonna survive it. I said, you know what? I'm gonna take my chance on the ship. Nah, I'm gonna survive this. But he threw me over, but I'm gonna survive this. I'm not going nowhere. I'm here to stay. It breaks my heart because she allowed me to come in her home. This woman is in distress. She ain't got no husband. 9 years. She got 5.
But she was working in cahoots with Umar. But you could go over her house, you could do all this. But before you said you had to look for her and find her, and you went to the bank and told them to get in contact with you, and then you heard her voice. Remember that story she told when she just walked in the dollar bank and started yelling in the middle of the damn bank? Security would have came and kicked you the fuck out or locked you up. So y'all peeped that. She said that she went over the woman's house. You could have went to her house from the beginning if that's the case. So the more she talked, the more she incriminates herself with this stuff.
I hope y'all feel good.
I feel
Content
great.
creator, channel member that felt it was their due diligent to call that woman's place of business. It was for me. But she when there's war, there's casualty. 3 days? We're adults. We got jobs. We come on YouTube. We get information. We exchange. We have camaraderie. We get entertained. Yeah, 3 days. And then she told me, yeah, y'all did call Dollar Bank. They closed her account. She can't even open another bank account with another bank institute. I couldn't even believe it. And then to protect myself, I called my lawyer. Here she goes. She flexing. I got a lawyer. I'm sorry. Call it flex. Call it what you have. I have a lawyer. When I called my lawyer, I said, you know what?
She do not got no lawyer. Do anybody think that she got a lawyer? She don't got no damn lawyer.
I need you to come with me to talk with Bishop. Oh, Bishop, she made that up. Ain't no Patrick Bishop. She made that up. Every video that I came to explain sincerely, they depicted, they pitchfork and fire. I said, I need you to come with me. This man left me a message. I need to play this for my channel member. Whoever's here, catch it. And you know what, this video, they're going to take it. They're going to twist it. Oh, she's lying. They're going to be my guest.
We ain't gonna twist it. We gonna dissect it and do the fair use. We don't need your permission.
I have no reason to lie. I have no reason to lie.
Losing to them.
I own to it. On that third day, the day of the show, I shouldn't have gone on the show, or I should have stepped to the plate. Integrity. I said, I'm a woman of integrity. That's where it should have kicked in. No, Mr. Honor, I'm not comfortable with that. My faith should have kicked in. That behavior was not Christ-like. Because that Christ-like behavior, I'd be like, yeah, I know, but I deposited it. And you know how I looked at it? I didn't look at it to like mislead or trickery. I knew the life check is deposit. He's the king of YouTube. He's like, no. I know you got paid. We're good. I roll with it. But I didn't roll with it in a
What is she trying to say? That she already cashed a check when she spoke to old boy, and that he knew that she cashed a check, so he knew she sent him a fake check, that he put her up to sending a fake check? Like, I'm confused. Is she saying that he knew or what? Because I'm confused. I don't know. If that's what it sounds like she trying to say, is that he knew that it was a fake check because she already cashed the real check, even though we all seen her on her live said that she ain't cashed a check, it was upstairs.
On that third day, the day of the show, I shouldn't have gone on the show, or I should have stepped to the plate. Integrity.
You ain't got no fucking integrity.
I said, I'm a woman.
I don't think she know what the definition of integrity is. Integrity is doing the right thing even when nobody's looking. I don't think she know that. Like, you're not a woman of integrity. You're in front of a camera telling us lies. How are you a woman of integrity? Jada Informant, shout out to you.
Of integrity. That's where it should have kicked in. No, Mr. Honor, I'm not comfortable with that. My faith should have kicked in. That behavior was not Christ-like. Because that Christ-like behavior, I'd be like, yeah, I know, I know, but I deposited it. And you know how I looked at it? I didn't look at it to like mislead or trickery. I knew the life check is deposit. He's the king of YouTube. He's like, no. I know you got paid. We're good. I roll with it. But I didn't roll with it in the last way. And then when he's like, you want me to bring up the check? I'm like, yeah. Don't let the front linger. Like I be
I tell you one thing, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about me. I used to be a street dude. I'm from New York, as y'all know, from the Bronx. Grew up in the South Bronx, Boston Road to be exact. And I live in. Well, I ain't live, but I grew up in between Harlem on Lenox and 143rd, 170 years old, up and down Boston Road. Hustling is in our blood. She's very bad at lying, common sense, hustling, or even how money works, right? And I changed my life. Y'all see I'm working and all that shit now. But the shit she said makes absolutely no sense. Because how are we gonna go off this imaginary person she made, call a job? We showed you how legacy home buyers is full of Caucasians. None of them people will fuck with Umar ashy ass to make the fake check. And even if they did make the fake check, you would never be able to cash that check. So now she's talking like if she had cashed a check, Honors knew she cashed a check, and she, gave him the fake check so that he could show some proof. On 49th Street, I got a lot of stories about over there. There's Skate Key, when they put the key down there on 138, they used to have this hole in the wall, dirty rat spot over there, the newsroom, that me and my boys used to go to couple of years back. But yeah, she tell these campfire stories that make no damn sense. And if you're gonna throw him under the bus, you might as well go all the way, toot the horn, and do it. Don't do this half-ass. Your channel's trash. Like I would sit down with you, and we could sit down. And if you show me proof, I ain't giving you no 68,000, but I give you I know you ain't got it, so we could bet whatever. But I just want you to show me that you got at least $10,000 in your bank account, because I don't think so. I don't think you got that in your bank account, let alone 60. Look how raggedy her hair is. Why the hell would you get in front of a camera looking like that? White Stones used to be my joint. I think they turned it into a mall or something now. I think they turned it into a mall. I know they made a mall over there where the post office was over there, where the main hub used to be. But yeah, like, think about that. If you had $68,000, the best thing that happened to her was Honors exposing her, because she got her hair done for 2 weeks. And I don't know how the fuck it went back to that. Like, that's the wildest. Like, she need to go get her money back. That's the worst silk press ever. Like, I don't know how the hell her hair went back to that fucking bird nest. Like, it is crazy. That is crazy work. Like, and she's supposed to be from New York. That's the part that can. That's why y'all keep talking this accent shit. She says she from Brooklyn. She from Brooklyn. I don't know why the hell she acting like she don't know how to use a S. Like she don't know how to like how to put a plural on a goddamn word.
Became uncomfortable. But like, I trust his judgment. It's his show. All that time, all of y'all could see. All of y'all could see it. And I told him, I said, yo, this check don't look right. I told him that. And then on the show, I said, Mr. Honor, I told you before you asked for the check, I told you this check don't look right. You're like, oh, send it to me front and back. Oh, yeah. And you know what he responded to me live on his show?
It's filtered to make her look like that old lady that be in the commercials eating cat food, and they ain't got no damn food stamps no more.
Well, yes, you did. I'm not denying that. But if you can question the check, can I not? Can I not question the check? You should have questioned the check the first day you got it. You should have questioned the check the second day you got it. You should have questioned the check the third day before I came up. He knew. He knew. And then he thought he got away with it. And somebody else, I'm telling you, somebody else. It was brought to somebody. No, it wouldn't.
Yo, she thought she got away with it. That's the crazy part. You thought you got away. It don't matter who bought it up. It don't matter how many subscribers they got. None of that shit. You try to do that fake check. We know you ain't cash that shit. I ain't gonna lie. If you show me a real check, I'll give you $68.60.
Even a
Right
channel
now.
that caught it. It was a channel member that had three people as subscriber. Brought it. And he's like, nah, receipt. We're going to call Mary Ann and Honor on this BS fake chat. And Honor threw me overboard. I'm telling y'all.
I don't know if it's just me. The way she keeps saying that he threw her overboard, I would think they was in cahoots together. My collar all fucking twisted and shit. I would think that they was in cahoots together. The way she keeps saying he threw me overboard, he threw me overboard. Like y'all not peoples, bro. Stop acting like y'all was doing a crime together. You know what I mean? Y'all not peoples, man. And you do it these channel every time. I'm gonna watch that whack ass dating show just to tear that shit apart. I just hate your homegirl bangs, man. Like, they ain't baby hairs, those are bangs. And then you see like each individual strain. Like, tell her to cut that out. Her forehead is big. Tell her to just flop a real bang over that shit.
What did I learn from? See, I'm the type of person when I go. Listen, y'all. A lot of you listen. I haven't responded to all of you. The love that I've gotten support. Some of y'all, you need to open your chat. You need to open. We have your back. No, I got a reason why the chat is still closed.
You scared of the smoke?
That's YouTube. They're gonna let me know when my chat for a monitor for harassment. So the chats are closed for now.
My chaos. I was at work listening to it, so I couldn't even really see some of your stuff. And then my commanding officer was there, so we was in meeting after meeting, so I didn't see a lot of this shit. But she started doing that shit my son do when he be sleeping, and I just wake him up by now. Y'all be like, hey, what you doing? He wake up and like start moving his head, trying to figure out what's going on. She tell her lies, and this shit is just ridiculous, man. Like, oh man, I'm about to do. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Anybody out there? I got a Walmart register. I need y'all to donate to me. I need a bed, a house, a lawnmower, a ride lawnmower. You know, some plates, spoons, whatever y'all gonna donate. I ain't gonna lie, cause if I'm finding out on these YouTube streets, y'all giving away a lot of money, bro. I will eat on camera with it. Whatever y'all do, I'll let y'all see me sleeping. That's kind of weird. I won't let y'all see me sleeping in the bed. But if you get me a bed or whatever the hell, you know what I mean? Cause I got furniture, but I just want new furniture. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like, I ain't gonna be like the rest of these people. I just want it. If y'all gonna give it away, fuck it. Give it to me, man. I'm building a school too in Uganda. It's gonna be called the yeah, I need a house, man. They giving away houses, man. Fuck it. I want one too. I don't even need a house. I need y'all to help me pay off this house. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I need y'all to pay off this house, you know? Nah, my house ain't 68K, but I take 68K. I ain't trying. Listen, I'm a Bronx dude with a Harlem mentality when it come to get money. So I'm gonna take anything. You give me 68 cents, I'm taking that shit. So, so don't even say that shit. Like, all right, 68 cents, I'm taking. I'm that type of guy. But I'm just being funny because I heard about these GoFundMe's and shit. I ain't got my heart ain't that cold to be fucking begging people like that. I take it though, but to be asking for fucking plates and all that shit like that, that's some nasty work. You know what I mean? My dog is like scared to go in the backyard. Like, we just need some help, man. But we just need some. I'll share with y'all too. Like, we could do some crowdfunding, you know? Listen, my school is in Wilmington, fucking, what you call it? You know what I'm gonna do? I've been thinking about this shit. You know how Umar said that he only wanna accept money from white people? I mean, from black people? I'm about to have all the white people at my job donate $1. I'm gonna tell him it's some school shit for my fucking daughter and make them donate. And I'm gonna see if he get that shit back. Make sure they say they white too. You gotta pay ABA. Yeah, I'm about to do that shit. Yeah. That conscious community though, like I think the problem with that is too much like factors inside of that shit. It's like you got the polites in that shit, Nature Boy. They showed me a video with Nature Boy was slapping people. She on that bottle. She on them King Cobras. She ain't on drugs. She on King Cobra. Remember them 50-cent beers? That shit is worse than crack.
Until I know that my chat could be monitored, the chap's not going to be open temporarily.
A lawnmower.
Yes.
I need a lawnmower.
Some of you that showed me love,
That's a good
support,
one.
thank you. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. But what did I learn from this situation? You know what I learned?
Not a damn thing. She's still lying. You ain't even learn how to tell better stories, bro. You ain't even learn how to tell better stories. All right, come on, man. You ain't even learn how to tell a better story. Oh, you keep. She on that Mo Liquor. She on them Four Locos. Remember that shit, Four Locos? Not Four. Yeah, Four Loco. I drunk Four Loco. That shit had me. But what's that shit they used to drink back in the day? Them 211s, them Steel Reserves. That's what she on. That and them King Cobras. All them 50-cent beers.
Leave your emotion at the door. I handle this whole situation with emotion. You don't win when you're moving with emotion. And you saw how he treated me on the
Private
live, all
stock. You
calm
took
and
it
cool.
back,
No,
DJ.
okay, no, back to the check. Passive aggressive. We were cool. I never met him in person.
Why you acting so emotionally attached to this man? You never met him in person. I mean, some stuff you say, I can agree with it, but you still like be saying some bullshit. Like, why are you so attached to him, man? That makes no sense to me.
Met him in person, but we had a rapport. Yo, we were touching base 3 times a week. Stop, Honor. No. You're a snake, sir. You're a snake.
Remember Mad Dog 2020?
What kind of man are you? Let's use your little phrase on you. What kind of man are you? You're dirty. And then I made peace with Lene, and we were like, wow, why? He made it sure there was a division between the both of us. He made it sure when I say not division, he made sure like there was a separation, and we understood why there was why he kept the separation. We understood. Ain't no need to talk on that. No need to talk on that. And in the conscious community, they reached out to me that we told you about their YouTube. Now look how they treating you. Look how they treating you. They went from loving you. I said, listen, I do not put trust in men. Put the trust in your Heavenly Father. Listen, men will switch on you like a lightning. You understand? I appreciate the admiration I got. I appreciate it. The embrace I got at the time. But listen, this where that trust, even in your own children.
Her brain reset it on her mid-lie. Like, now she in the final stage. She on some religious shit. Yeah, she on some Bad Dog and Red Bull. Like, she was, what's that other shit that Thunderbolt? No, what is it? It's some other shit too that's like that cheap shit you find at gas stations.
You love, you slave for, you sacrifice. Can't put trust. They're human. Human will fail you, but he will not fail you. And you know what? I came into this space. I didn't understand this space. I came into this space as a person of faith. I never
Thunderbird, yeah, that's that shit.
I'm on YouTube. I have a platform. Please guide my step. May I always present a Christ-like image at all times. I'm praying after all this. I'm like, oh my God. That prayer should have.
Listen, I play with a lot of shit, but she gotta stop. These people gotta stop playing with God, bro. They gotta stop playing with him, man. Like, they be like, how you did all that Christian shit? You blatantly lying. Like, we all know you're lying, and you still lying.
Came before.
Old friends drinking.
He takes you whenever you come to the throne. He knew. And then Baba's like, just shut the chat. I'm not going nowhere. There's a group that asked me to get off.
45, the Billy D. Williams.
And he's like, well, you know what? I don't know how you didn't see the hatred Honor had for Umar. I said, stop it. All of y'all know Umar dirty. And
now listen, let's keep it real, right? Do he make a seemly amount of videos about him? Absolutely. But it's paying him. and they're gonna eat it up. Like that's why he doing it. He getting paid, man. His super chats alone is got to be paying his bills. His super chats alone. Like I don't knock his hustle. Get your money. She thought she was gonna do it. That's why she mad. She crowning this motherfucking shit. I thought you believe in God. Why you crowning man as king?
And we're not going to do this. He was dirty, but we're not going to do this. Well, you know, that wife of his brought him in the community. We always knew someone. I'm like, in the community? Y'all know he was part of the conscious community. Did y'all know that? Has Honor shared that with his channel member that he was at one time part of the conscious community? Yes, he was.
Oh,
He never met Umar.
oh.
And if y'all go back and look, well, he took it down. He took it down. On his show, I flipped on, not flip, but you know, that's the interviewer in me. I said, well, can you tell me how did you and him connect? I never met him. You never met him. You making video 4 days a week, 4 hours per video. You never met him. You have such a strong opinionated. You never met him. That threw me off. That threw me off. He has a hatred for Umar. I had an anger for Umar. I ain't got, listen.
You know what that sound like? I ain't gonna lie, your boy. I know how to get, you know what I'm saying? I like women, bro. I love women. That's my downfall, right? Got knocked upside my head by my wife a couple of times, right? You know what she sound like? One of them dudes when the dude cut her off, but she still wanna be there. So she's mad he cut her off, but if he hit her up with some sweet nothing, he hit her with that hey big head text and start talking to her like you no, tell her some bullshit, she gonna run back to him. She's trying to get on Umar good side. That's why she's like, I'm going to Wilmington and I'm gonna be in front of them schools. Bro, them schools look like shit. I've been there a couple of times. When I be driving to New York, I drive past it. That shit look like shit. And yeah, she hot and she probably got another channel low riding on his channel.
Listen, Umar has not come at me. The conscious community has not come at me. I had to close my comment because of CCC. Umar supporter didn't even come at
What's CCC?
me. Listen, it was no secret among his supporter in the conscious community.
What's that? That's that shit from Rick Ross. Then he has some shit triple C's. What's that shit?
This man came for a lawsuit from me. Listen, I gotta make this up. The next interview, you have.
Yes, you do gotta make it up. He ain't put no lawsuit against you. He did not put no lawsuit against you. Cut it out.
Ask him, did you not try to sue her for her home? Did you
What's that? That's his chat? He called his chat that shit?
not want the movie? I'm not making
That's
this
kind of
up.
weird.
Okay? And then
How he came up with that? That don't really sound masculine, in my opinion. I'm just saying. Like, how he came up with that? Is this something I'm missing?
he had the audacity to say, oh, hey, I'm not under federal investigation. I never told you guys FBI. I said
Bullshit. You said federal investigation. You said federal investigation. Even if it ain't the FBI, what is it? ATF, DEA, it's a federal organization. She said that shit. Oh, they be playing the game on fucking Facebook?
there's a full-blown investigation. There's a chapter in Cleveland. There's a chapter
Oh, he making fun of Umar
in
when he say he be crushing cookies.
PA where he is.
I ain't gonna hold you. I have not seen a chick, in my opinion, beauty's in the eye to be held, but I did not see Umar with a bad joint yet. Maybe back in the day, so they all be looking kind of old for my liking, but I didn't see him with anything and I'm like, oh, he got him one or something. Like, nah, everything I've seen is kind of embarrassing. Some shit after two. What we used to say back home when they used to ask us how chicks look, we like, she's an after two. With nobody outside, and if it's summertime in New York, people don't be going to sleep. So you got to be like, it's after 5, you know? Like, we used to, all of us hit an ugly joint before, but the way we used to do is like, you walk ahead of me, you walk in the building first, and I'll come creep up. Like, don't tell nobody you know me, you know? Like, so they making fun of this dude Umar. All right, I guess it makes sense. Oh, I thought they really like playing like Candy Crush or shit. I don't even think Umar be
And
crushing
there's a
nothing. And then
chapter in
again, he catching all this
Delaware.
low hanging
They
fruit.
didn't, and I told you that once they're done, they give it to BC.
Yo, I had a girlfriend one time. I was young though. I wasn't even doing nothing, no adult action. And I had a cute girlfriend. And then we broke up, and then I bought this ugly girl around. But she had a great personality, you know what I mean? And my grandmother used to own a little candy store around there. And everybody's making fun of me about bringing a girl over there. My grandmother's like, listen to me, Mo. You know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, so don't be ashamed of who you like. But son, you be holding some shit over there. I was like, damn, Granny. You was my only ally and shit, you know? But yeah, we cut jokes all day long in New York too.
Didn't I say that? That's what I said. BCI. I never said FBI. I said it will go to BCI.
LS.
BCI will be the one who will.
Who the hell is LS?
Do an arrest if an arrest need to be made. I said it. I said it before the check thing. I said BCI will be the one if it needs to go to court. Now, this check thing took a spin on everything.
My grandma, I mean, she was sweet, but she was a gangster. She was like running numbers and shit out of there. I used to tell her the truth because she seemed to know everything that happened in the damn neighborhood. So I'd be like, fuck it, I'll just tell her myself. Oh, Lene Staff, who she talking shit about? Don't say she talking shit about me. I don't be going in on her. She don't want my girl Mind Chaos to get on her again. That shit had me like, oh.
So, these people are telling me, look, this money situation, this woman lost her job. This woman can't open no bank account. We have 3 attorneys that could get disbarred. You know why? Because you know what Umar said? I ain't signed my name on that memo. We weren't taking that check unless his name was on the check. Delaware.
And that memo don't mean shit. You could write anything on the damn memo, bro.
They're still on. There was a payment. There was a payment that was made to the city of Delaware. That payment was done in cash. So they're trying to figure out. I'm not talk. I don't care. I can't go to jail. This is factual. That payment was made in cash. So they're trying to figure.
That payment wasn't made in cash. He got a power attorney and the lawyer went in there and paid that payment. It's on the fucking website, stupid.
Figure that out. That deposit that was done at Dollar Bank in Philly, that was done in cash.
There's no Dollar Bank in Philly. It's in Pittsburgh.
They're trying to figure that out. It was deposit in Philly, cash in Ohio. And you know what? His name's in the memo. He's tied to this woman. He's cut all communication with this woman. Who deposited that money? On a civilian tape, it's not him.
Did she say on civilian tape trying to say surveillance? Lord help your people. Lord help your people. I'm with you too, bro. To tell the truth, if he had, right, he's trying not to show a trail, right? And he had this money in cash, right? Why he just ain't pay you in cash? You know what I mean? I would have took that shit in cash. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna get my shit. If you owe me, and then it makes no sense. You drop a lawsuit that you didn't countersue in, but he settles with you out the clear blue. He could have just said, yo, I want to drop the case. But it's no records of this anywhere. Cut it out.
But this woman had arrangement for you. This woman made this check. She lost a job. She sent that little house business check, whatever. She lost.
And even when I got my settlement for my lawsuit, that shit was a regular check from the lawyer. They paid the lawyer office, and then the lawyer paid me and the rest of us that was in the estate.
Lost a job because you two folks felt
That
it was
malware,
their right.
that's a good
you
one.
two police, we're calling. We're gonna find out what's going on. She's unemployed. Now,
I ain't gonna lie. That's some dirty shit I would have did to fuck with him. I would have got the money for him in cash and used that same money to sue his ass again. I would have did that shit. I would have used that same money to sue his ass again and say I ain't never get that shit. Yeah, you get a settlement letter. Like I got my drink right here. I mean, I don't want y'all to see my government and shit. But they sent me a letter. I mean, you can't really see because of the fucking background. But it's the law office of the joint on my address. But it's the law office. And then it tells the amount that the shit was and what it was for. But it was from the lawyer, you know? 'Cause we got it for wrongful death from when my pops passed away. And he sued the hospital, but his wife sued him, but since he made it to whatever way she filed, I had to be on it since I was his kid, so I had to be a part of it. And that shit took like 2 years. Like he died in 2020. He put in a lawsuit, I think, before he even died, but that joint ain't come to like 2022, 2023. Granted, some of it was mine on my behalf because I was on deployment, so they can't do like certain things, and I wouldn't sign no power of attorneys or anything. I didn't even care about like I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't even care about the money and shit. I didn't even like her, so she was a fucking clown like this one that he married so she could fucking give him conjugal visits.
Or they're like, okay, this need to go into court. They can't handle this thing if they can't connect this money to him. Now this man left me a
Man, these
voicemail.
motherfuckers getting smoked.
So
How
I
you let
went
them
with my
score
lawyer. I'm
40
like, you
points in
know
the
what?
first quarter?
I'm running around here trying to
Read this shit.
prove stuff to people. This woman lost her job. This woman can't even open it. I need to protect myself. So I'm like, listen, I'm coming to you. My attorney was with me. I needed to know, am I breaking the law if I play a voicemail? An officer, no, you're in due right. You have to move this in court. And then when the court, because the court has more power, when the court, then it could come back to criminal. I'm gonna play. And you know, and he's like, yeah. And I explained, I said, this woman lost her job because they bombarded her place of business. For 3 days, they were unable to conduct business because people from YouTube was calling nonstop. Her bank account got closed. He's like, yeah, well, as you know, we're trying to figure it. They're the law. They got the right to call security. They got that right. They got that right. And then I played this video. So this number, so I feel bad. And that's why I was there Friday by her side. That's why I was there. I didn't make it Saturday, Sabbath. I was by her side on Sunday. I was by her side on Monday. I was with her today. She's in agony. This
So you mean to tell me this lady lost her job because of you, right? She got 4 kids, struggling. She was only making $10 an hour to begin with, and she letting you come to her house every day. A lady that you claim you ain't know nothing or where this check came from a week ago. And she ain't beat your ass that she lost her fucking livelihood because of you, that her kids ain't got because of you. She just happy that your raggedy rat nest head is there. That makes no sense. She would have beat you. I don't condone. Yeah, I'm lying. I do condone violence, but yeah, she should have put them hands and feet on you, man.
woman lived paycheck to paycheck. 11, 9, 6, and 4. She provide for those 4 babies.
Oh, for $10 an hour? Shit.
Honor, how you gonna sleep tonight? Can you
With my foot in your ass. That's how I would have slept, with my foot in her ass. I lost my job because of you. But we know this a fake person. But if it was a real, hypothetically, with my foot in her ass.
sleep tonight, Honor?
This ain't got nothing to do
It's
with
your
honor.
conscience. I've been sleeping. I ain't miss a beat. Been sleeping, baby. Ain't miss a beat. I've been sleeping well. That's my inner circle. I don't play when it comes to my sleep. I love to sleep. Love it. No. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right, y'all. We adult. This hatred.
Adults.
Don't even know me. Why the hatred?
Cause you a
So
liar.
so
Cause
so
you's a fucking
Honor is that
liar.
pure and innocent. And you know what he said? It's on that video. Maryanne's alive. Go play that video. I encourage you. Make him some money. Because every time you click, it's by click. I'm a small channel. My check is bigger than some of them that got 30, 25.
That's a fucking lie, and it's not by click. It's by watch time hours. It's by watch time hours and ad revenue. It is not by clicks. That clicks don't mean nothing. And what she ain't telling YouTube for long term videos take 55%. I mean, for long term video they take 45%. For shorts they take 55%. She's bugging. She is not making all this money. Don't let her fool you. She wouldn't be up here looking. Look at her hair. She would go get her hair done. Just think about that. She would go get her hair done. She is not making money like how she's saying she making money. Don't let her fool you.
That's facts. That's fact. Don't play. Don't play. I'm not flexing, but that's why I think that's why I have this hatred. Why y'all hate me for? I ain't attacked nobody. I didn't disrespect nobody. Why?
You attacked him. You disrespect him. I think they don't know what disrespect is. Like I said, everybody want to know why I'm going my shit with her. I sat there. I defended her off a lie when she said he sued her. Then when she came on the joint, everybody, if you say anything against oh boy, they act like you crucified. All I said is, let's use critical thinking. Hypothetically, let's look at it from all angles. And I said, if this man can tell you that she said he never met Umar in his life, but he could tell you the layout to Umar's mama house, you couldn't look at that check and give it a little more like, dot the I's, cross the T's, and make sure that shit is legit. If you could go as hard as knowing what the fuck his mama house looked like in the inside of his mama house, I just felt you could have put a little. And then without knowing the dynamics of their relationship, I said, hey, if they was as cool as she making it out to be, he could have hit her up and give her more than a few hours if you know she working at night and be like, yo, you got to get back to me. I'm going to give you 2 or 3 business days. He could have still went live, still got everything popping, even put out a disclaimer like, yo, I know it's some discrepancies with the check. I'm going to give her to such and such to get back. That's what you give to somebody you respect and you actually fuck with, because some of these people you see me on here, like, I really fuck with them, so I'm not going to throw them under the bus or treat them dirty. But if you deliberately lie to my face, that's a different story. If this is my homies, we going to handle that off the camera on some adult shit. But that's how I feel 2 men should handle their shit, you know? She got on the panel when we was on Rim Rum and she doubled down on the lie and told other elaborate stories, you know? And everybody started telling me, oh, don't say nothing about him. And all I said is he's not above reproach. And his shit seemed kind of suspect too, you know? But like I said too, if it's a lie and you was running the play, just say that. Yo, I personally don't care. If you'd have been like, yeah, we was running the play, we got caught, boom, bam, move on. You know what I mean? But she's not that bright, and we keep seeing it. She keep displaying it, man. Like, I remember I had a division officer, and he used to have some shit over his desk that said, the world can think you stupid, but they don't know till you open your mouth and confirm it. She keep opening her mouth, and we confirming that she dumb as hell every time. Like, Leonard says, peace, yo, I fucked up. I ain't look over it. Boom, bam, and moved on. She's still going on. She's making all that money, right? The only way she's making all that money is off of talking about him now. And she's trying to latch on to start her own sector of people. People send me a bunch of stuff about him. I just didn't care enough to even go into that shit. Because they up there talk about he was talking to roaches and shit. And that he can control roaches because he was born premature. And I'm like, that's a little wild. But I don't, you know what I mean? Fuck it. Get your money. Talk to roaches, you know? Like he on some Joe's apartment shit. But I mean, she's just a free gift, but she's bugging out with this shit.
All this hatred coming to me. Honor's that innocent? Honor, y'all really believe Honor's that innocent? You know what he said? It's on video. That's the beauty when you catch her. I brought it up the day of the interview. Honor. Y'all believe Lenon Honor brought that check up the day I was up there. He had that check in his possession 2.5 days. Technically 3. Forget the half because the interview was not till 9 p.m. in the evening. When do you guys think Where does he have accountability? Well, he said he's sorry. He said he's sorry, and he moved. Oh, I'm sorry, and he moved. That's okay. Come on now. Let him play with your intelligence. You understand? Let him play with your intelligence. He knew.
It's like she trying to say he down with it without completely coming out saying, "Yo, he down with it. We made the check together." At least that's how I'm hearing it. I could be 100% wrong, but the way she's saying it is like she ain't coming straight out, or she might have told him that it was fake, but she talking like if he was down with that shit. Yeah, man, they told me that they sent me links. This is one of the old videos that people start hitting me up like, yo, he said he was born premature and that's how he's able to talk to this shit. And like, he could talk to roaches or some shit. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. That's why I look at, I'm like, that's wow. Like, talking to roaches. And the first thing that came to my mind was Joe Apartment. Remember that movie where the motherfucker had the talking roaches in his house and shit? I don't know if y'all ever been like by that FDNG shit. Like, it really looks like one side of the street looked like halfway decent. It's just a bunch of trash. Where that fake former high school at, that shit got needles over there. I showed you on the video. They got like people clothes and shit, mold, black dust, all types of shit over it. That the only thing clean on that side of the street is that dumbass rock that he like. Yeah, he said he talked to roaches, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I ain't find the video because I ain't really care. But they started just telling me, like, a bunch of shit, sending me a bunch of stuff on him. And I was like, because I told him, I said, I don't even know the dude. So, I mean, I don't have no quarrels with him. I don't know him to be like, oh, I want to do this and that. I don't know him. I don't watch his content. I might have seen like 2 or 3 episodes and shit. I don't got no beef with him, but I don't know him either. You know, the stuff that I seen he do is just, it ain't my what you call it, my like, it ain't my speed. Like Mind Chaos, I thought it today for yesterday when he was talking about Umar was wrong for looking at that girl booty, and hold on, let me make sure somebody can hear me. I'll be right back before I tell this story. All right, I ain't gonna get beat up on live stream. You know, my wife from the Bronx too. But yeah, I be looking at it every day. I like women. Like I seen this girl today. We was coming out of work. Me and one of the guys I work. We both stopped. Like that's why he said that. I'm like, boy, you got 5 kids. You looking at women too. Cut it out.
I'm telling you, he knew. I said, Mr. Honor, you know I deposited. I know you got paid. No, we got to bring this to. He's excited. He had to bring this out to the family. And then he got this new computer. Like, he can make stuff, you know.
Wait. You said he was nicknaming crickets? That's some shit my 9-year-old would do, man. My 9-year-old fucking named his, like, he want to be a farmer and he got like plants and he put that shit in the front yard and we was leaving the karate and he was saying bye to them, but he gave them names. He's like, bye, Jannar. And I'm looking around like, who the fuck is he talking to? Then he's like his plant. I was like, man, cut that shit out while you with me. But damn, he nicknamed crickets and shit. I'm gonna try that shit at work. Oh man, that shit is funny.
He had a new computer. Flashy.
Hell yeah, I had to go upstairs first. I wasn't trying to get knocked out. Go make sure. Then I come back down and tell the story. I'm safe. I'm safe. I blinked twice, but I'm safe.
Fancy. I was more excited for that computer than he was. I'm like, he told me about the computer. We talked about the and left. Yeah.
Hold on, what I missed?
Gonna be better. It's okay. Come on now. Let him play with your intelligence. You understand? Let him play with your intelligence. He knew. I'm telling you, he knew. I said, Mr. Honor, you know I deposited. I know you got paid. No, we got to bring this to. He's excited. He had to bring this out to the family. And then he got this new computer. Like, he can make stuff, you know, slideshow. He had a new computer, flashing, fancy. I was more excited for that computer than he was. I'm like, he told me about the computer. We talked about the in length. Yeah.
He in cybersecurity. I mean, he deal with new computers all the time. Companies switch out. Like my job, I work in information warfare now, and we switch out the computers all the damn time. I bring my computer home with me. I just ain't bringing it home because I ain't doing no work from home. I bring it home. I'm making up an excuse not to go in the next day.
You know, my lighting's gonna be better. I'm like, oh my God, this is great. We about to take Umar. We got new technology. This is great. He had a hatred. I had an anger. I don't hate Umar. I'm angry. I'm angry for Umar taking people money and you not giving the school. Listen.
Yeah, I hate lying motherfuckers like this. He been taking motherfuckers. He been zoning people for fucking 20 years. Now you mad all of a sudden you produce a whack ass movie with him. You ain't mad at him.
Listen, I was Team Umar. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I gave more than most. Mary Ann Lorient, what he said? Tell him to give me a name. Mary Ann Lorient, tell him June 2018. Mary Ann Lorient. Next podcast says, well, Mary Ann.
Now you got to give up more money than that, boy. That was what? 8 years ago? You owe my man some money. You talking all this about him? You owe Umar, bro. You owe Umar. Give him some more money. And then I could swore on one of them videos back in the day, she said she only donated $2,000. Now she talking about some 10,000 and shit.
On June 18th. And if he tell you I didn't give, reach out to me personally. I got to.
Yeah, and you right. You right, because I thought that's what the settlement was, to give you back your money. And I mean, that movie, you had an iPhone in the background. She pointed that out. You had the iPhone. You had the and I ain't gonna hold you. When you keep saying your house is worth this and that, them houses that got that little shit on the front, you know what I'm talking about? That go over the windows and shit like shit. Them shits are old ass houses, man, and they are not that expensive. The inside you renovated it nice. I give you that. But you ain't that house ain't worth no. I don't think that house is worth more than like 75,000 on a good day.
Channel, and I will give you.
Need some sushi.
No, I gave more than most. I was a repeated donor. Stop, y'all. Stop.
Stop telling people you stupid, that you donated over and over and over. Stop telling people you dumb, man. We could all think you stupid. You ain't gotta keep reminding us.
Stop. Some of y'all that are Umar batch ain't even give $1. I gave because I believed in the dream. I believe in what he was saying. But when I see that this man is playing game, I'm like, whoa, I'm not the one. I don't know about everybody else. I'm getting my money back. So when y'all saw I got this little money, some of it was my donation money. Don't play. Stop it. Some of it is my donation money. I gave. I donated his hatred. So when I'm talking to Baba's like, well, you know, that wife brought him in the community. That wife was a big Umar supporter. I'm like, what you talking about? Yeah, big Umar supporter. Wifey met Umar. Leonard never met Umar. Lenon Honor never met Umar in the flesh. Wifey met Umar. That's a hard pill to swallow. I get it. That'll give you, that's your woman. That's your queen. Yeah, I hate him too. I'm not a man, but that's a hard pill to swallow.
What's she trying to insinuate, that Umar cracked? That's what she trying to say, Umar cracked his wife? And let's say he did, right? He cracked her and that's before him. Who the hell cares? Who cares? So what? That's their business. Who cares?
You need therapy. You need help. Because that hatred, that's dangerous.
Imagine a crazy person telling you need therapy. That's either you real crazy or they real unaware. I don't think his wife fucked with him. He was all the way on the other side of the country.
That hatred is dangerous. Mm-hmm.
And how she gonna get to see Umar? Didn't they say they was collecting pennies and shit? How they gonna fucking go see Umar collecting pennies? And that's real love. For a woman to be with you struggling where y'all gotta collect cans and shit and pennies, she really love you, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell my daughters, if it gets that bad, you bring your ass home.
Share that with you. Why don't you make a whole video on that? It has to deal with Umar. Think of it. You know what? I tell you what. Bring wifey as a guest. Bring wifey. And
Yo, look at her hair though. I don't know if y'all can see my pointer, but look at her fucking hair. That shit's embarrassing.
question wifey. Well, when was the first time you met him? What was your relationship? Wifey was very active in the community. Come on, share with her. It's Umar related. All you do is Umar video. Share that. Watch it, Leonard.
That's a super fact. If Umar would have crushed, he would have put that out there. Remember, he tried to sue old boy before. He would have put that. First off, if Umar would have crushed, everybody be letting Poetic Flacco off the hook. But y'all forgot Poetic Flacco was one of Umar's main supporters. Then he make like the fake account, acting like old boy was messing with them boys. So they definitely, if they would have had that over his head, they would have put that out there.
Grace is done. I've given you grace gracefully. Just watch. That's all I'm saying. I ain't bothered you. You did me wrong. You stabbed me in the back. I ain't bothered you. Let's play this. And then again, I have to be careful. Look like they never understand what I'm saying.
You damn sure right we never understand. You don't know how to use your fucking words. You don't know how to use anything in the English language, man. You grew up in Brooklyn, man.
Or they choose not to understand what I'm saying. So
you choose not to use the letter S.
This man, I said, this woman lost her job because they called 3 days. These people couldn't conduct business. He's like, mm-hmm. And I said, they called Dollar Bank because of the fluctuation of calls to Dollar Bank. And then because the authority contacts security, they close her account. And he's like, yeah, the bank has the right to do that. And then I said, she can't even open an account.
They closed the account. They would have closed it because it was a fake check. They wouldn't have closed it because of a goddamn phone call.
With the other institution. I said, well, you know what? I want to know because I don't want to be somebody knock on my door and they put me in cuffs. Because you can play the video and we will handle the inflection of call after your video. We'll handle it accordingly. So I'm gonna play this and I want y'all call. This is the y'all call that check place. Y'all call Dollar Bank. Y'all make sure y'all call this. Hold on. I want all y'all make that phone call.
I'm gonna make it because
call.
I'm gonna say you told me to call too.
That's the phone call.
Maryanne, Maryanne, Lori.
Here we go. Make that phone call.
What's the number, bitch?
This is for Mary Ann Lorient. This is Patrick Bishop. I'm calling in connection with the report.
How come it's never no live call? She always playing a goddamn voicemail. And why the fuck would he call you on the voicemail if you sat in his office for 2.5 hours talking to him? Why the hell would he have to call to explain the same thing that he sat down and talked to you about? That don't make no damn sense.
I spoke with my sergeant yesterday. He looked over the report and he is in full agreement with me at this point in time as far as where we can go with it, which is that this is civil at this point. You're going to have to contact.
Did I hear that? He said civil. I thought she said that he's under investigation and this is the dude that's investigating him for criminal charges for stealing the money. Why would he say, first off, the detective got to go to the lower rank to say, hey, this is civil? That don't make sense. That's another lie we caught you in. I'm going to have to do a video of like her top 10 lies.
Civil court and go down there. I don't know how you get in touch with them. I would look online for the civil courts for the city of Cleveland, Cuyahoga County, and give a call, talk to whoever you got to talk to, and tell them what's going on, and they'll point you in the right direction. If something more comes of it through them, then we can revisit it. But at this point in time, for your best resolve, it is all civil according to our sergeant here. So I just wanted to give you a message as soon as I could and let you know. best of luck to you. If you need help with anything, give us a call here or whatever. If you need me for anything, just give a call to the 3rd District Detective Bureau at 216-623-5318. You can ask for me. If I'm not here, someone will take a message, okay? Thanks.
I need that number.
County, and give a call, talk to whoever you got to talk to, and tell them what's going on, and they'll point you in the right direction. If something more comes of it through them, then we can revisit it. But at this point in time, for your best resolve, it is all civil according to our sergeant here. So I just wanted to give you a message as soon as I could and let you know. Best of luck to you. If you need help with anything, give us a call here or whatever. If you need me for anything, just give a call to the 3rd District Detective Bureau at 216-623-5318. You can ask for me. If I'm not here, someone will take a message, okay?
I can hear it.
You have reached the 3rd District Detective Unit. To reach Sergeant Warthencroft, dial 53084. Detective Sherwood, 53076. Detective Berry, 53079. Detective Boyle, 53078. Detective Drost, 53024. Detective Dunn, 53097. P.O. Bishop, 53074. Detective Grace, 53012. Detective Leon, 53075. Detective Hardy, 53082. Detective Cozart, 53093. Detective Tango, 53077. Detective Williams, 53069. Detective Shinky, 53081. Detective Carey, 53092. Detective Barachek, 53085. Detective Bartell, 57615.
So that's my thing, right? I'm gonna call that other one, right? But she said detective. When they said his name, they said, "Yup, you just beat me to the punch, money boy." They said P.O. Bishop. They did not say Detective Bishop. They said P.O. Bishop. That joint is 216. Fuck is that? 216. I'm trying to be like 50 Cent fucking level petty. 53 says 074. Just seem like too many numbers. Did I do that shit wrong? I swear I said, oh, I did that shit wrong. I could swear I saved that shit. I fucking hate the Knicks, man. I love them with all my heart, and they keep breaking my heart every goddamn night. They losing to the goddamn Jazz. Boy, she lied so much. She said, Detective Bishop! Patrick Bishop! This mother, that shit said P.O. I thought he was a detective. See, another lie we caught her in, man. I thought that he's a detective. They said he's a police officer. A patroller. That's the motherfucker standing on the corner mad. While we throwing trash out, he's standing there tight. A regular cop. And he's supposed to have been the one to investigate. That's why he said he had to get with his sergeant. That's why he said he had to get with his sergeant, because she went to a regular cop crying about Umar. What's that dollar banker? When I call him, like, Debbie! I know that. Hold on. What's the time zone difference for that legacy shit? Because they might still be open, because I think they in Texas. But yeah, she's a pathological liar. She's not even a good liar, bro. Like, she is the worst liar of them all. Oh, it's closed right now. But yeah, she's like the worst liar of them all.
Yes. Call that number. You know how y'all call that woman job? Got her fired? You know how y'all call that? 3 days? Restlessly? 3 days? You know how y'all bombarded Dollar Bank? Oh, they ain't no dollar. She made that up. Dollar Tree, y'all had fun with that. Call.
Yeah, stupid. We was making fun of you. We know it's a real dollar bank, but it ain't one in Philly. It's in fucking Pittsburgh. We was making fun of you. You're the joke. You're the blunt of our joke.
That number. They're going to handle the influx of call accordingly. Call that number. Good luck calling that number. I don't care what state you are. They're prepared. They want y'all to call. They told me, do you
Nope. Even with us, like I'm a chief and our regular joint NSU is the same, but like my dress uniform and then I wear khakis is different than I stand out when you see me next to E6 and below. And then like the officers shit look like us, but it's minor differences.
know they call? Is there a Patrick Bishop that word? Is there a detective?
And they said,
Yeah,
no,
we
bitch. They
got
said
you.
it's a
We got
pet,
some call,
fucking, I was about to say
now
petty
that
officer.
you're
They said it's a
sharing,
patrol
I have
officer.
a right. He left me a message. I have a right. I need to know where this money come from. Now we're gonna go to court. We're gonna go to court. Because they're handling what they have to handle, but this check thing, it became complicated. It became complicated. Now there's 3 attorneys that may lose their license. That
They
brother's
need
like,
to.
I ain't signed no memo. You see how you operate? He told me. He's like, you're not the first to try to take me down. Good luck with that. He's built for that. He told me that already. I may not be the one. And listen, for those of you, oh, there's been a Umar section. Who does she think she is? Listen, I'm not trying to compete with no, but whoever make Umar come accountability, that's good. This ain't no competition. I'm in it because of I know personally. Some of y'all Umar bashing. Y'all never even met him. You guys don't even know somebody he done in jail. I know people, person, and then personally that he took advantage of. I'm one of the person he took. I got my little money back. I'm grateful. But
She said her little money. Girl, you got a personal connection. You mad he ain't want to crack you. He cracked all the other bottom feeders. And he was like, nah, I can't go that low. That's why she mad. He looked at her like, I can't go that low. Just think about it. He a whole homeless man that she look up to. He came to her house, put all that dirt on her fucking counter and on that dresser in her fucking kid's room probably. And he don't even want you. That's ridiculous. A homeless man don't even want you. And you talk about he the king of the conscious community. Man, cut the shit.
now you had your account frozen. You had stuff. Where's this money come? Where are you getting that large kind of money? You need to keep me silent. And now the Delaware, they're trying to figure out, well, where did he get that cash to pay the city of Delaware? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, she's lying.
She's so fucking stupid. She think that this thing, any of us that did official business, right? Can we? Let's even say if you have parking tickets, it's you could probably go in there and pay like. But if you had to go pay like your property tax or something like that, or go buy a house, they're gonna have you go get a cashier check. Banks ain't even gonna let you really walk out with that much. They're gonna try to give you a cashier's check and shit. So like, what make you think that he came to the city, which he didn't? He fucking gave a power of attorney, if he even owned, because I'm hearing he don't even really own that shit. He gave a power of attorney, and the lawyers on the behalf of probably K-12 went and paid for the damn shit.
Okay, listen. Y'all can say whatever you want to say. I did everything humanly possible
She don't got no friends.
when it came to the authority. I worked tirelessly. But with this,
Yeah, I don't need to meet the scammer to discuss it, and I ain't gotta donate. I don't gotta get scammed by him. I'm trying to avoid other people from getting scammed by him, stupid.
check, I'm happy this check. I'm happy this fiasco check because of this check. Now they're like, well, because of this check, you go to court. You go to court. They're like, as a,
Mm-hmm.
we're looking in our investigation, but we can't. They can't tie the money to him. Now I got to go to court. See that criminal thing will come up quick. His biggest fear is to go into somebody's courtroom. That's his biggest fear, to go into somebody's courtroom. And this one, you making Umar video. You understand? I'm sorry. It's a hard pill to swallow. I'm sorry.
We all see why her husband left her ass. You see that?
But come on, you need help. You need help. You need help. Well, what happened? What happened? All right. So what? She met him. So what? She was in a big fan of. What happened? Why all this hatred? What happened? What do you want to share with us? You're a content creator. Entertain us. What happened? I'm curious. Listen, after I got on this show, I blew up like that. I haven't clicked on him yet. Have not, will not. But have wifey as a guest. I'm gonna tune in because I want to know that. Spill the tea. Spill the tea. You're dirty. You're a snake in the grass. They don't know who you are. I'm telling them who you are. Listen. We could handle this offline. Maryanne, I know it's a live check. Somebody trying to blow us up. I need a copy of the real check immediately. Why he was plotting to stab me in the back. I'm moving around with Dollar Bank. I'm like, oh my goodness. I gotta find this woman. I gotta find this woman. Because that's the same name that was on the check that circulated on YouTube. Pay to me. I'm like, nah, I gotta find this woman.
How she go from she gotta find her to she in her house consoling her? That don't even make sense. That don't make sense whatsoever.
Talk slowly. Talk clear. The name on the check of Dollar Bank. Oh, here she go. Her story flipping.
Like an acrobat.
But here's my story. She got fired because all of y'all call that woman job. 3 days they couldn't conduct business. That's a fact. Here's my story. I played this Dollar Bank. Y'all bombarded Dollar Bank with phone call. Her account is closed. She can't even open a bank account. That's fact. That's evil. Are you guys happy? Does it feel good?
It feels great. You fucking lying about this imaginary How could we call the bank, right? And don't know her account number, don't know her name. All we know is your name and you don't have an account there. I don't even think you got a bank account at this point. You probably just got a goddamn prepaid card or a Cash App. That's probably why she ain't putting a Cash App up there. She ain't even got a Cash App account. Like, cut it out.
Does it feel good to hurt somebody? How would
Yes.
all of you who took the time to pick up that phone to make a phone call maliciously, because y'all was really trying to hurt me, maliciously, that caused this woman this agony? How would it feel if it was you guys now? You wake up tomorrow because of some foolishness on YouTube, you're unemployed. How would that feel?
So you know what just crossed my mind? She said that she had to give the copy of the check to police officer Bishop, right? So, and we don't even know if it's a Patrick Bishop. It could just be a regular, any kind of bishop, right? Can they ain't say the first name? But now that they saying it's a civil case, wouldn't that mean that they'll give her back the evidence that he gave her, that she could show that shit? Like, that shit ain't making no damn sense.
How would that feel? That wouldn't feel good, would it? Very sad. Very, very sad. You know what? It takes too much energy to hate. I have a lot of love in me. I love my life. It ain't perfect. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like my life is perfect. No, it's not perfect. But I love my life. I'm content. I love my children. I love my home. I have a lovely home. I love it. Yes, I love my career. I'm happy with my life. Y'all can say whatever you want. I love my life.
Why are you trying to convince us? You trying to convince us you love your life, you love your kids. Go love them. Get off the goddamn internet. Put the booze down. Stop drinking the Moscato. Stop drinking the Silver Lightning. Put the blues down. I want to see that whack ass dating show. I think I'm gonna pull that shit up next.
Being an activist. I love my entrepreneurship. I love my life. Now, is it perfect? I was transparent. Didn't I tell you I got divorced? I think now it's because, yes, I do want to share. My kids are getting older. My kids are winning. That boy, money was put aside for his education. Didn't even have to pay for no college.
Oh,
My daughter, she's doing.
you was an adult, man. Thank you. You old as shit. You supposed to be so like all these accolades. You should fucking have the shit for your kids to go to school. Like you saying it like nobody else. You doing them same narratives like back in the days. Like if we just don't take care of our children, like plenty of people got fucking shit put aside for their kids. My kids shit is gonna be taken care of. Like it don't matter. Is your kids gonna take it serious when they get there? That's the real question. I ain't take college serious the first time I went. But she liked to like talk about everybody, like put you down, act like she better than everybody. You're not better than anybody, man. We like you're
Well
not.
in college. We got one exiting. No. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm not gonna go out of my way to hurt somebody I don't even know, to tear them down. Listen. I came across regarding Umar with a lot of anger. Good evening, everyone.
That's
This
how
is
that shit
Mary
cut
Ann.
off. A fucking Howard probably died, man. Show y'all the real Mary Ann, you know? Show y'all the real her because she talk about she said she a activist and she all that bullshit, right? But yeah, I would have if she was my mama, I would have been took away her phone. I would have been made sure that she couldn't embarrass the family any more than what she doing. I would not let her embarrass the family. She should that's what she should think about is not embarrassing her damn kids like this. And I feel sorry for her dog, man. He be in there mad as shit.
He says, now I didn't hit you. It wasn't even me. She is just fabricating this entire story. Who hit me, Congresswoman? It is a total fabrication. If I had hit her, she would have been hurt. I did not hit her. Who hit me?
They even knew Chaz was lying when she was in court. This how she got the order protection when she got into it with the senator out there in Cleveland.
Then was it an imaginary person? It was the three of us, Congresswoman. It was the three. We were never in a conversation.
She has a right too. The same Constitution that protects you protects her as well. She has a right to attend an affair and not have you take a camera and put it in her face if she doesn't want it there. If you want to criticize her, criticize her.
But
But what you did was more than criticizing. You followed her. You pursued her. You went from a safe place to a dangerous place. You keep yelling, well, what if she had hit me? If I had hit you back, if I had hit you, she has the right not to have that happen.
Yep, that was Mary in court when she attacked that senator and they granted the order of protection against her because she was fucking wilding out mad because the girl wrote a letter for her the dude that killed a friend. I guess it was some domestic violence joint, but she was mad. She wrote a letter in his behalf. So she said, we don't, we going off of her account of it. We ain't going off of probably the truth, But from her recollection, that's what happened. Nah, that wasn't her or the day. That was the senator. They had her in the back. The judge was yelling at her sitting in the back. Let me see. I found it. Another one. Oh, she do look different. I'm gonna show this one because she do look a lot different in this one. She look a lot different in this one. We gonna show this one. Her hair still look crazy, but it look better than what the hell we used to seeing with her.
You slapped me with your back and the phone went flying. You hit me. That's a fact, Congresswoman. That's a fact, okay?
Congresswoman Marcia Fudge is in court seeking a protection order against 45-year-old Mary Ann Lorient. Representative Fudge told the court she was leaving.
So she like 52 years old, because they said this was 7 years ago. He's 45 there. Hard life.
In a public event in January when she was confronted by Lorient about her support for Lance Mason. Mason is the former judge and Cleveland City administrator, now under arrest for the murder of his former wife, Aisha Frazier, following a long history of abuse. Lorient recorded the confrontation on her cell phone and presented it to the judge.
Just be quiet.
The security detail for Marcia Fudge maintains that Mary Ann Lorient has shown up at a number of her public events. But Lorient maintains the event in January was the first and only time she met Fudge. Lorient claims the Congresswoman knocked her cell phone out of her hand, which Marcia Fudge denies.
She is just fabricating this entire story. Who hit me, Congresswoman? It is a total fabrication. If I had hit her, she would have been hurt.
Mary Ann Lorient says her principal complaint is that she believes that Congresswoman Fudge helped Lance Mason get out of prison early and then helped him secure a job with the city of Cleveland.
Other people wrote letter, but it's her. She took a step further. She instructed him to write an apology letter.
Yo, she still could, like, so even back then, she ain't used fucking the letter S, man. You see that shit? Other people wrote letter. Hey.
Apology letter. She instructed him apology letter. Her
job with the city of Cleveland.
Other people wrote letter, but it's her. She took a step further. She instructed him to write an apology letter. She instructed him and referring to her as the drama queen wife. Who does that?
During the court hearing, Marcia Fudge responded to Lorient's claim that, quote, you have blood on your hands.
I wrote one letter in addition to the other 35 people who wrote letters on his behalf. Certainly, if I could have seen 4 years in the future, I may not have. The Lance Mason was my friend. I wrote a letter.
I looked at the video. I said, somebody stop it. Listen to me. Listen to me.
After listening to both sides, Judge Shirley Strickland Saffold grants Marcia Fudge's request for a protection order against Mary Ann Lorient.
Just being a public official doesn't give anybody the right to come and approach us in our face, to enter into some type of altercation with us, to follow us out, to call us murderers.
Recognize the gentlelady from Ohio, Ms. Fudge.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
That boy Lenon Honor better be careful, man. She be out in them streets. You see, she ran up on her. She ran up on her mad because she wrote letter. Not a letter, not the letter, letter. She wrote letter. This the best her hair ever looked right here. And these AI videos is the best. She got a. Man, I hate to get. I'm still subscribed to her. Free content. I wanna I wanna see that whack ass dating show and see what the hell they talking about. I hate her friend Bangs though. Like that shit look dumb as hell. That's why she talking about. Oh my god, her fucking hair was raggedy from the start. Look, she can't even make thumbnails. Like she just put that man picture. She snap a picture of. Hey, how her shit go from here to there?
Hi, everybody. Welcome. We're doing Gina and Maryanne. Relationship chat. We're back.
The chat. That's right. We're back with the chat.
So we have 3, just like we did last.
She ain't got no friends either, because you see her fucking Raggedy Ann is the best way. But you see, I gotta fucking fix this joint where y'all can see. But her friend fucking hair looks stupid too. You see that shit? How the fuck her hair look like that? And she came outside with that thing and she killing it. But like this, first off, you too old to be having baby hairs, but these ain't baby hairs. You got, that shit is like 3 inches and it's still like a lot of forehead left. Ed, she can't leave them drinks alone.
We
Let's
have
see, we gonna
3
speed this up.
topics. So the first one, I'll start. Last time, who answered first? You did?
You asked, what the topic?
I asked, and you, yeah. So, do you want me to answer first this time, and then?
I mean, yeah,
okay. So the first topic. The first topic is.
Yeah, she done ran up on him.
Ladies, how do you feel if you make more than he does? Will that be an issue, or would that be okay with you? So,
are you answering first, or you?
Okay, I'll answer first. Okay. As for me, if I'm bringing someone into my life and I'm coming into his life, I'm looking for character. That's important to me, and the way he will respect me and the way he'll treat me, because I'm very big on respect.
I got like 2 minutes left for me. It is.
Life, we're embarking into a relationship. I'm going to bring respect to the table, and I'm going to treat you with kindness and love. So it won't bother me if I make more than he does. That's not an issue. And if the relationship grows and we're gonna take it to the next level, what's fine?
How much do she like? Cause she said she don't mind if she make more than what he does. Like, what do she really do for a living? Didn't they say she like a home attendant or some shit? She not like no real nurse. Don't she like wipe people ass at night? Like, I don't know what is she talking about?
It's his. What's his is mine. So it's not like yeah. So what about you?
Yeah, you gotta take whatever it take you.
Me personally, for me,
She look decent here though.
2 different views, I guess, on this. I feel like, well, at least the second one would be my perspective of what a man feels about it, because I feel like they're more the ones that are uncomfortable with that.
Like, what do you mean? Do you think they stick more? It's like they have more hangover if the woman makes more? Is that?
Yeah,
we go speed past that shit.
Too soon? Is there a thing?
That is a red flag for me. My thing is,
yeah,
like,
I
don't want to.
I can't take this shit no more.
And then we're not even committed.
Yeah, her forehead full of baby hair and it's still more forehead.
He'll bring you around, but that means nothing. Like, he'll bring you around, meet the family.
Might be an LPN.
Yeah, no.
I ain't even gonna start the line like I know the difference.
You run into friends. Sometimes if it's a new date, a friend is having to get together. I mean, that can happen a little prematurely, but I just don't want to bring you within my inner circle if we're not a committed couple. Like, what's the purpose?
Right.
That's just me.
Me either. That's how I feel about it too. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like we could go one of two ways with a man, because they probably feel more secure in their
Well, men, that is natural for them to show off the woman. That's a natural thing for them.
And they don't pose us necessarily as a threat in that manner. Where
they're the stronger sex.
Exactly. So it's not like, for them, it's not like them opening themselves up or being vulnerable at all. I don't know. For us, it is more that.
No, in fairness, women well explored men too. Like, a man should always be careful and mindful with a woman, but I think. Please, I'm not trying to put it in your mouth. No. I think what she's saying is like, all
right, that's enough of that. I can't take her no more. He bugging to think that fucking, I don't know why she giving out relationship. Bugging giving out relationship advice. I don't know who the hell would take relationship advice, but it was something else. Somebody was telling me about. I thought she was really going to shut down her account. That's what I really thought she was going to do. I did not think that she was going to fucking actually keep her account going. I thought she would have shut her account down, give it a chance, and then come back, like, on some different type of timing. when this first happened, I just knew that's what she was gonna do. I thought she was gonna delete all her videos and then come back. So yeah, and how she giving relationship advice and she ain't in a relationship, you know? She couldn't even get Umar Johnson, and we know he got no standards. He got no standards whatsoever, and you couldn't get him. And now that's why she mad, because he ain't even want to crack a. I wouldn't be surprised if he did, though. That's probably why she really mad. That's probably why she really mad. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't put nothing past him. He's homeless. I don't see why he wouldn't mess with her. That's a fact. Cause I mean, how long ago was that? Oh, receipts for the kid. Yeah, she was wild. Oh yeah. Now I would say that I do think the way she did old boy, that was that she claimed was in that room, whatever, with Umar. I do think she was wrong for that. I don't think she handled that well. I think she blindsided him. But the way she lied, I think all that shit was a play to begin with, you know? Like, I think when she brought him up there, she should have told him that she had whatever issues, you know, that she was recording him to show that him and Umar was together. But I also feel he's a duck too, because I don't know how him doing an interview with her, he thought that shit was gonna better his career or whatever. That shit just didn't make no sense to me. But he was saying a lot of suspect shit. We could go over that. I had downloaded the video because I thought she was going to get rid of it. I thought she was going to get rid of it, so I downloaded it. But yeah, let's look at that shit when she came at old boy. She looking crazy though. She talk about relationship advice. She gotta go. She should see that stylist herself.
Good evening, family. This is Mary Ann. I have an exclusive interview that I'm
Her house don't look bad
from Devante.
I'll give it that.
So Devante, thank you for allowing me to do this interview. Devante?
Yes. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you a few questions so we can start the interview. So why don't we start by you telling us a little bit about your educational background?
Care about his education?
Yeah, I graduated from Cleveland Heights High School. I didn't go to college. I went to trade school. I went to Ralph School of Beauty and Culture.
Where was that? Where was that located?
That's in North Olmsted, Ohio. And I also went to Mary Mounts Barber College, and that was in Cleveland.
Okay. So is it fair to say by trade you're a barber?
Well, I'm a stylist barber.
What the
fuck is that?
Stylist barber. Can you elaborate on your title for me, please?
I mean, it's just what it says. I cut hair and I style hair.
That's a good point. She recorded him, but she ain't record the police station. Well, I mean, we seen her record in the police, but she ain't record the police. She ain't record. Man, she ain't record none of the stuff that could have showed proof that she was telling the truth.
From braids to twists.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that again? The question, yeah, can you elaborate on your title? My dog was in the background, okay?
When we heard his voice, we already knew what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
the dog said, "Please shut up."
Style hair from braids to twists.
Okay, okay. Now, I have your business card. You have a business up and running. Can you tell me a little bit about your business? Me and the viewers?
Yeah, I've been in business for 5 years. My shop is called Devante Stylist barber. I have working with me with an excellent clientele list.
Okay. Okay, can you repeat that again? My dog was really loud in the background. You said you have a business. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I've been in business for 5 years. My shop is called Devante Stylist Barber. I have 5 men working under me with an excellent amount of clientele list.
Okay, so I did take the liberty to visit your shop, and can you tell me about your clientele? Because on the wall, I noticed you have like celebrity players on your wall, from the Cleveland Brown to the Cavalier.
Yeah, I got celebrity clients to regular folks.
Okay, well, myself and my channel member, we're very familiar with one of your high-end clients, Dr. Umar. Can you elaborate a little bit on that client for me?
Don't be on some type of bullshit, Miss Mary Ann, please.
No, it's not bullshit. No, I'm not trying to offend you or anything. It's just that I had a driver that did take you guys back to the hotel, and then I just kind of want you to elaborate on the service that you provide. That's all.
Oh my goodness. Really, Miss Mary Ann?
I mean,
I lined him up. Then I washed his hair. Then I added some moisturizer and sponged his hair.
Okay. Can you tell us how long that took, approximately? I mean, because you guys, the driver did pick you guys back up, like at 9:15.
Okay, Miss Mary Ann. Thank you for the interview. I'm done with this topic. Goodbye, Miss Mary Ann. Talk to you later.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the interview. I really appreciate it, Devontae. Hello? Okay. Hello?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if she was saying all that stuff, how she did him, she did a lot of little funny little things, because she could have let him know from the start, like, yo, this is what's going on. I'm going to call you and record. If he was uncomfortable with that, she ain't had to blindside him like that. Like, she knew what she was doing. She did the bullshit with that, and that was fucked up. You know what I mean? That's why I said she in her feelings, boy. Umar wanted to hit everything but her. But I don't even believe that story, though. Yeah, I don't even believe that story. Remember, she said that shit was a federal investigation. Now, it ain't a federal investigation. Like, and she talked about we twisting her words. We use her own words against her. And that fucking mud, she could have put that mud outside.
I didn't mean to offend him, but I'm satisfied with what I got. Let's recap. He said he washed
Why her teeth look like she got a mouth guard on that shit?
his hair, conditioned his hair, added moisturizer, and then proceed to sponge his hair. Now, I wish she would have gave me a little bit more time. When we did break, it was like 2:15. So give and take traffic coming from the east side to the west side, that's about a 30-minute drive. At that time, there's no really high.
They was filming that whack ass movie at 2:15 in the morning. Crazy.
Traffic, so 30 minutes. So they probably checked in, back to the hotel like at 2:45, and then they both were picked up at 9:15. That's when I have the bill from Rev Roof, and that's when they check out. So I just wish you would have answered the last question. How long did that process take? But I'm satisfied for what we got. Today is January 30, and I was on Mr. Honor's channel, and there was someone who suggested, why don't tomorrow is celebrated January 30 for room 130. So That's why I reached out to Devante. I thought that would have been an excellent cover about Room 130. For some of you who don't know the backdrop story, at the time when Dr. Umar was in town, a service was provided.
On her last video, she said that he wasn't federally indicted, well, under investigation, but then she had a video that she named Umar Johnson is now officially under federal investigation.
To him by Devante. Sorry, family, it's my daughter in the background. By Devante.
I want her daughter to take the fucking the bottles and throw all that shit, all the alcohol in the house. Her daughter needs to throw that shit away. Just break the bottles.
Which he was leaving the following day to do his hair. He's an accomplished young man, has his own business, and does have a very nice line of clientele. And I just wanted to have this interview for him to really describe to us in detail
like looking back at her old videos, like I said, I ain't paid too much attention to her before. I listened to this when I was driving one day. I was driving to New York, and listening to her, I was like, oh, that was kind of dirty the way she caught him. Like that was some bullshit. But we could see the play that she was running the game all that time.
Of how he provided the service to Dr. Umar. And I also want to apologize. This was a last minute thing. I could tell he got a little edgy at the end. I apologize for the dog barking in the background, family.
It's crazy because now the dog ain't barking. He was like, shut the fuck up. That's what the dog was saying in dogging. Like, oh, shut the fuck up. Oh.
This wasn't a planned interview. I reached out to him and I told him.
Our daughter might be safe though. She might fucking see all this craziness and want to be the complete opposite.
I just wanted to ask him a question about his educational background, about his business. But y'all know, I'm gonna keep it real. I wanted a little detail on how.
Wanted dirt.
Detail on how he provided the service. And like he told us.
Let's just say it's true, right? That Umar was in there doing some, whatever things with old man. That's their business. You know what I mean? That's their business. Why she even give a damn? What that got to do with him scamming or whatever? That's the shit he into. That's the shit he into. I mean, like, he into that shit. That's, you know what I mean? That's his shit. I mean, it ain't my booty. That's his shit. And you're right. She is way too old for this.
He lined him up. I wish he would elaborate a little bit more on that. He washed his hair. He conditioned his hair. He added moisturizer, he said, and then he sponged his hair. So the last question.
And I don't know why he went to the hotel room, but he never, I don't know, but I listening, did he say he went to the hotel room? He just say he did it. Did he say the location? I don't think he said the location on where he did it at. Because he could have did it in his shop if he did it.
Where he abruptly ended the interview, I kind of wanted to know how long it takes to do that process. So I will go to some different barbers. See, he's specialized. Not only he's a barber, he does stylist. He style hair, like he does braid, he does twist, like he elaborated in the interview. But I kind of want to get the logistic from someone who is a barber like him, someone who shared that profession. How long does it take to line someone up and to kind of break down to me in detail a lineup? And how long does it take to wash, condition? Now, as women, our hair is longer, so I have an idea how long a wash and condition take for a female's hair, but I want a barber to give me in depth how long does it take to wash and condition a man's hair, and to add moisturizer and the sponging process. I did do some investigation on that. It is a process. I just wanted to know a length of time. to be fair to both parties. Family, I hope you guys enjoyed this interview. For February, I'm planning to line up quite a few for you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Maryanne. Bye-bye.
Good morning, family.
He was just making up shit. That was a whole stupid video. All right. I don't know. Maybe I missed it, but I don't think he said. She said that it was done in room 130. But old boy ain't say I went back to his hotel room. He just said that unless I missed it, it looked like he just said that he just washed his hair and did all that shit. But he never said where. Did he say where he did it at? And then like I said, let's say they did whatever, right? So what, man? If that's what he into, that's what you know what I mean? That's what he into. That what that got to do with him zoning her money? Like, why did she feel the need to do that? She was doing all that to be messy and do all this shit. Let's see, because she said the name of this video is he's under federal investigation. When she said in her last video, she never said he was under federal investigation.
Maryanne's here. You guys know how I like to bring things real time. I was gonna wait till I got home. I was gonna stop for lunch. I was opting either doing it during lunch, or it's not polite to eat and talk at the same time, or wait till I got home. But I like to bring it real time. So I said, I'm just going to go ahead and shoot the video in the car before I get going. So today I had to come down at headquarters. This was my last statement that was to be given. And I had some paperwork that I had to sign. It is legally official that Dr. Umar Johnson, under the name of Jermaine Shumack, whatever his name is under legal investigation. Let me explain the legal investigation.
That's what I was saying. He never gave the location. He could have went back to his shop. And it don't make no sense to go back to that motel. We acting like he was in a nice hotel. That shit was a motel. He went to a motel when he could have just took him to his shop. He owned his own shop, and then he would have had everything there. Because what, did they stop to go get the conditioner and get all the stuff? Like, it don't make sense. Like, it ain't adding up. Like, he would have had to go get the supplies, and where he going to get the supplies at 2 something in the morning if it happened at that time?
To you guys, and I was limited to how much I can talk. I gave you guys the donor situation, how that was tilting, how that was going. The investigation starts here at the Cleveland Police Headquarters. Then it is taken to Delaware. That is where the school, to Delaware Police Department, where the school is physically.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I froze up. I was trying not to go to her page. Maybe I got to go to her page to look at it. Oh, man, I'm going to have to give her the view. Let me sure. Man, I had to go to her page to give her the view. I ain't want to go to her page to give her the view. But okay. Page, give it. Maybe it motivate her to tell more stories so we can dissect them. You got a zoomed in video of me that looks stupid. What is that? 130. I gotta try to find out she not. YouTube hit me to fucking showing her video. Usually if they shut you down, they'll send a message across saying that you playing copywritten or
car with him.
Wow, I didn't even know she was yelling and fucking screaming like that. I didn't even know she was yelling and screaming. Crazy as hell.
I was gonna wait till I got home. I was gonna stop for lunch. I was opting either doing it during lunch, or it's not polite to eat and talk at the same time, or wait till I got home. But I like to bring it real time. So I said I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot the video in the car before I get going. So today I had to come down at headquarters. This was my last statement that was to be given, and I had some paperwork that I had to sign. It is legally official that Dr. Umar Johnson, under the name of Jermaine Shumack, whatever his name is under legal investigation. Let me explain the legal investigation to you guys. And I was limited to how much I can talk. I gave you guys the donor situation, how that was tilting, how that was going. The investigation starts here at the Cleveland Police Headquarters.
Somebody that was so limited on what she could talk, she talked too goddamn much, man.
Then it is taken to Delaware. That is where the school, to Delaware Police Department, where the school is physically, and then it's also taken to Philly. This is where he resigned. Before they could take the case, they wanted to see if there was merit. They wanted to gather all the information, all the statement, to see if there was merit. It was merit. So today was my last day. I had to sign some paperwork, gave my final statement, and they informed me there's enough merit. It's a full investigation. And they explained to me from them, they go to Delaware Police Department, where an investigation will be taking place there, and then an investigation will be taken care in Philly, because that's his place of residency. Once from local law enforcement, once investigation is completed, it'll be turned into BCI, Bureau of Criminal Investigation. And then BCI, it's who will do, if there's a need for arrestment, that's who will do the arrestment, that's who will bring the charges.
Arrestment.
And this is where Umar will obtain his attorney, and he will begin his legal battle with this criminal investigation. Now, family, let me break it down to you.
He got a lot of gingivitis and plaque. Y'all see that? Y'all see that, family? That's a lot of, what's up? That's a lot of gingivitis and plaque up there. He need to go get that taken care of. I don't know if y'all can see it, but we know she don't floss, because I told y'all in the other video I thought she had a mouthpiece in. But them shits is like, it's no lines between her teeth. You could see, like, it's no lines. Like, they all stuck together. Like one block of cheese. You see that? I mean, I know I digress, but that's just like a block of cheese there. That old school government cheese.
You guys, as the group, as we're negotiating with his team and our
priorities
team, I brought update to let you guys know what is it that was going on, what is it that was taking place. But with this investigation, these people are not going to give me blow-to-blow investigation.
Got white people lips
on
too.
6 o'clock news, we see Dr. Umar in handcuffs, I'm going to learn just like you guys learned. The only thing I was told this morning is, because I took the initiative to start the investigation, there will be a closing report. Whether he gets arrested, there will be a closing report that will be given to me, and whether he gets whether he dots his I, crosses T, there's still, whatever the finding is when this investigation is completed, I will get a report. And then I will reach out to Mr. Honor when I get home later. That report, we will bring you guys, this will be on letterhead, stamped from law enforcement, and we will bring that report publicly to the public, family. You understand? So on the 7th, the team went back. They had a last meeting, the donors, with the attorneys and his team. I chose not to sit in that meeting. Yes, family, I chose not to sit. And the ladies got really frazzled. They all blow me up. Do not blow me up. Do not blow me up. We had legal advice to tell you guys the best route with this man is to go to court. It's to go to court, because once we're in a legal circle, a legal realm, there's going to be no stone unturned. You understand? This man would not have room to wiggle and finagle his way out of this. You understand? But they want to sit down and talk to him. And then he's laughing. He thinks he got one on us. You understand what I'm saying, family? Y'all playing game with Umar. Umar's disrespecting the black community as a whole. This man, he told the attorney, he told the donor on the side, he's going to make this grand announcement. This man showed 3 room, family. 3 room. We did not get a tour of the entire institute. And FDMG, we did not. 3 room. And then the point that I point.
And if you were supposed to be taking him to court, why would you let him give you some goddamn PowerPoint and show you 3 rooms? And then you said you donated all that money and you don't even know if it was even the school that he showed you. That don't make no damn sense. Like, some of these people deserve to get scammed because you can't be this goddamn stupid.
Point out to them, I said, he showed us 3 rooms. Did we see Umar enter the building and then start filming? As far as I'm concerned, how do I know those 3 rooms that he showed us are actually inside FDMG?
So she got $68,000 and she didn't think to go to the dentist and get a cleaning? She didn't think to go get all that plaque and buildup cleaned off her mouth and she had $68,000?
I don't know that. I don't know that. So they're all worked up. Oh no, now we want our money. No, the lawyer's like, it don't work like that. It don't work like you guys wanted to do the talking route. He has till the end of this month. He's claiming he's waiting for his certificate of occupation, and then he will give the legal team the date that FDMG will open. Listen, we all know he's not going to get no certification of occupation. And then I call, y'all know I'm an investigator, right? I called the Delaware thing. I asked them, well, what's the process of this?
You're the worst investigator in history, bro. The worst.
Certificate of occupation. These people told me for the state of Delaware it's up to 5 to 15 days. 5 to 15 days to get it. And they said if you live in a metropolitan area, meaning New York City, Chicago, Miami, a larger geographic, it's 15 to 30 days. It don't take that long to get it. And once you get that certificate, before you even get that certificate, they have to show that you did everything proper to get some kind of permit. And then once you get it, they have to come in and do an inspection. And once you pass your inspection, that is where you could legally, officially say FDMG is open to the public. You understand, family? You understand? Umar's playing games with them because Umar is part of the conscious community. Umar knows they're not going to do that court route with him. You understand? He's playing games. He knows how to move and play these little games. But let me tell you something. He got on here, family. He got on here. He's becoming like a poet. He's becoming like an artist, not a poet. When he's singing, He wants to sing. You know, you're ignorant. Let me talk to him. Let me tell you something. That 40, I'm talking to Umar now. Y'all hold up. I'm going to come to you. That 40 group, because I told you I was going to put my mouth where my mouth.
That's the crazy part. Like, you couldn't tell you had a fake check. You know everything. You such a detective, but he gave you. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he gave her that check. Well, I know he didn't give her that check. She made that shit up herself. That's why she took the time out to cut the pieces off to try to cover it up. She just ain't think everybody else was smart enough to, like, catch on.
That 40 group, that was by design. That was by design. That was a move that I made by design, because this investigation, I couldn't come out publicly to tell them this investigation until I know these people have officially launched an investigation for you. You understand? You understand? So that 40 group, that was to bleed you financially. That was to bleed you financially. You understand? You pay the legal fee. You pay the legal fee. And family, let me tell y'all something. That legal fee wasn't no chump change. He paid the legal fee for all 40 individuals that are part of this lawsuit that we trying to take to court, but they want to sit down and have talking with Umar. When I told them talking time with Umar was done, and there was a content. Oh, Maryanne looks hurt. I wasn't hurt. You misunderstood disappointment for hurt. I wasn't hurt. I'm disappointed because I wanted him to pay the donor. I wanted him to bleed financially. Listen, whether Umar go to jail or not, he is going to break financially. It's going to cost them money to fight this legal battle. He's going to lawyer up like he never lawyered up before. Okay, this is the law. These people are going to turn around. They're going to get IRS involved. There's going to be so many entities touching this Umar Johnson stuff. It's going to make his head spin. So what I wanted to do, I wanted you to start bleeding financially, because you're going to break. You're not even going to have 50 cents to your name by the time they're done with you. I apologize, family. I'm getting a little emotional. So he wants to sit here and tell you. He wants to sit here and tell you, oh, there's gonna be a couch. There's gonna be a couch in the mother and father's lounge. Leave your husband, your wife, being disrespectful to the community. But I'll tell you what, we know there was no couch in room 130. And let me tell you something. That count here that said, oh, Maryanne looks sad in her. No, disappointment. There's a difference. You were reading disappointed emotion for sadness. And let me tell you something. He made a comment that I'm hurting Devontae's business. Let me tell you something. Please don't speak on something that you're not knowledgeable, sir. Okay? You're not lying. Ain't nobody hurting Devontae, family. Let me tell you something. I'm the type of person, I have integrity. I wanted to bring you guys facts. Facts. I'm not coming out here talking no nonsense. You see these braids I got them from Devontae. I sat in that man chair for an hour.
She did a terrible fucking job. That should look like some shit she did herself. Terrible job, man. Terrible job. My goddamn 14-year-old do better than that.
$200. $200 to Devontae. I need you to give me an interview. Miss Maryanne, I'm gonna come here. You have a beautiful layout. I'm gonna come here. We're gonna do. Miss Maryanne, this is my place of business. I'm not gonna try to do all this. That's in my place of business. Devontae, how y'all think he got these ball players? Listen, he braids football players' hair and some of these basketball players' hair. How do you think they just casually come in Devontae's shop? No, family. No, let me break it down to you. They don't casually come in Devontae's shop. Devontae live at this high-end condo. When these players come to Cleveland, they sign with the Browns, they sign with the Cavaliers. They're to contract with this high-end condo. Some of them transition, they'll buy a home, and some of them they'll stay there. I'm a filmmaker. For you to tour that condo.
Devontae, whatever his name is, that's the dude that she's saying that Umar Johnson had in his hotel room late night, saying that he I guess they did some strange things together. That's what she's insinuating, but it ain't no proof of that. Like, it ain't no proof of anything else she said.
Let me tell you how it goes. They take your driver's license. You have to bring a bank statement. They have to see what you got in the bank before they chill you, because they're dealing with serious inquiry. Okay, she could afford to live here. Okay, Miss Lorient, we'll set up a tour for you. High end. So what he did, Devontae, this boy started his business. He lived in this high end, and then he's neighbors with them. And he's like, yo, I got a little business. Brother's a brother. They slide by their support. Some of them, he told me there's one who's his client. And then when you go in the shop, he has picture with these ball players with signature. He got Umar pictures in the shop too. What y'all talking about? Umar's not his only high-end client. So let me school this man talking about I'm destroying Devontae. Ain't nobody destroying Devontae. Devontae and this community has a thriving business. And let me tell you something. When you see Devontae, and that's why I wanted to do an in-person interview. Okay, that's
my thing. Devontae just trying to get his coins, right? If that's what you saying his thing is, right? And let's say him and Umar was dipping in the cookie jar, or one of them was crushing each other cookies, as they say, right? What the fuck do that got to do with you? And he could take it some type of way about that shit. Like, what the hell do that got to do with you? Step one, call up the dentist in the morning and set up a fucking... Your teeth like that, you got cavities and all that gingivitis and shit. Go get your goddamn... all that plaque and shit cleaned up.
When you
calcium
see, he's pretty.
buildup.
He's handsome. He's a pretty boy. When you see Devontae, I'm a very, very polished young man. When you see Devontae, listen, this man is proud of who he is. We know what community he identified with. When you see his mannerism, the way he talks, the way he carries himself in.
And that's another thing too. Like you said, So he got all these high-end clients. He gonna go to this homeless man. Got teeth like a little rat. Like, so if the high-end client go to his condo, why would he go to the hotel? Yeah, and that's the thing too. He's saying the high-end clientele goes to his shop. That he meet them in his condo and tell them. So she say, I don't know how she be knowing everybody intricate business. That shit makes no sense. I think that shit is a wig. Terrible wig. She paid $200 for that. She need her money back. Her teeth do match though. It do match her sweater. That's crazy. That's nasty work. I need to make that as a thumbnail. Ooh. Ooh. Hugging.
General, we know what community he identified with. He's not ashamed of what community he identified with. It's no secret in the greater Cleveland area. You understand? I shouldn't have to come on YouTube and have to spell out stuff to a dog. We all grown. We all grown. I brought 130. And then for the record, the video 130, my production didn't make that video. It's a beautiful video. I like it. I even posted it on my channel. You understand? You understand? So he's getting on here. Y'all don't understand Umar. It was disappointment. And yes, I was irritated in that interview because he's throwing jab about the t-shirt. Let me tell you something, Umar. You better make a couple dozen. You better make a couple dozen, start stacking up, because I guarantee you, you're going to need the money. You're going to need the money. These people aren't playing with you. They're coming. You understand? And then he's an artist now. He starts singing. He's singing. And then he's throwing little, he throws these little jab. And for people who don't know the backstory, you're not understanding. Talking about there's going to be a couch. He's taunting me. You understand, family? There's going to be a couch. Well, let me tell you something. You're a singer? Let me sing. Let me sing. Let me sing. Let me sing for you. I don't know what you heard about me, because I'm a queen in my own.
This when I knew something was wrong with her ass, because she started singing 50 Cent. I'm like, this woman bad shit crazy. What the fuck is she up here singing 50 Cent for? And then she's terrible. Like, you too damn old to be out here acting like this. Like, he really bugging the fuck out singing 50 Cent like this. Like, he gonna fuck around and sue her. You know he'll get her ass. I know he mad at Umar too, but he'll get her ass. That she got like 9 teeth. Dude, like that.
Right. You understand, Umar? I don't play with Dusty or King. They're coming for you. And Bubba's waiting.
And then how you disrespecting him, but you still calling him a king? Like, he ain't no fucking king. He's a clown. He's a court jester, not a king. That's why I don't know how you want to be disrespectful towards him, and you wanna big him up. That don't make no damn sense. I mean, we probably need to start a GoFundMe to get her to a dentist to get that fucking calcium buildup taken off her teeth.
And Bubba's waiting for now.
I might have to start that
You want to
campaign.
sing? I can sing with you. You want to sing? I can sing with you. Okay, family? Hey, babe.
Hey.
You want to sing? That's my daughter, family. That just got in the car.
slap the shit
You want
out
to
of
sing? I can sing with you. You understand? No, nobody's playing with him.
My mom's act like that shit. I would have got my ass whooped. I'm like, Mom, you don't cut that shit out embarrassing me on fucking Al Gore's internet. Like, what is wrong with you? Cut that shit out. I thought she had a BMW. So she got a BMW. I don't know how old that shit is, but you ain't go get your teeth done. And we talk about just cleaning them shits. Or getting new dentures of them shits is fake. Kind of too young to be having dentures, but they shouldn't be looking like that. God damn.
Nobody's playing. They're coming for you. They're coming for you. You better stock that money. You better stock that. You better make these t-shirts. Just like I made these t-shirts, you better make these t-shirts. You understand? And then back to Devontae. Like I said, that man is not ashamed of who he is. And I should not have to get on YouTube and explain something to adults. Let me tell y'all something, family. Let me tell y'all something. When we checked in that hotel, when we got at the lobby desk, they told Dr. Umar, they said, the room's under Mary Ann Lorient. You can give The room is paid for. Give your driver's license and a credit card for incidental, and we could put the room under your name. He refused, family. He refused. They're like, okay, if by any chance you lose the card, yes, we know you're in that room, but we're not going to make you a card. Miss Lorient's going to have to come and for us to hand her the key and give you no, I'm not giving no driver's license, no credit card. This was his attitude. And I'm like, the room is paid for, the incidental. So anything that would have gone wrong with the room, they had my driver's license on record. They had my American Express on record. Yeah, I still got that, when he checked out, I got the receipt. You understand, family? So if someone would have had a cardio arrest in that room, if someone would choke off some Chinese food in that room.
Oh, wait, we gotta hear that shit again, yo. Oh shit.
Yeah, I still got that, when he checked out, I got the receipt. You understand, family? So if someone would have had a cardio arrest in that room, if someone would have had a cardio would have had a arrest in that room, if someone would have had a cardiac
She said a cardiac arrest. Like, oh man, god damn, we gotta invest in our fucking education, man. We cardio arrest. We gotta invest in our educational system, man.
Arrest in that room. If someone would choke off some Chinese food in that room, or if someone overdosed in that room, you know who the authority? Mary Ann Lorient. You checked in the room. Who did you authorize?
The most fucked up part is her kid is in that back seat, man. That's the most fucked up part, is that her kid is in that back seat.
In that room, I would have been in the mix. You understand? So when the town car that I rented, Lorient Vision Production rented, drove him and Devante. You understand? Devante got cars now. Devante got 2 luxury cars. My studio is in Cleveland. You understand? I see Devante around town all the time. You understand? I don't know what arrangement they had. Devante got in the town car with him. Devante, your room. Who did you authorize in that room? I would have been in the mix. You understand? So when the town car that I rented, Lorient, and we could put the room under your name. He refused, family. He refused.
This is my favorite part, bro.
If by any chance you lose the card, yes, we know you're in that room, but we're not going to make you a card. Miss Lorient's going to have to come and for us to hand her the key and give you no, I'm not giving no driver.
Nah, she driving a BMW. You can see it on the window. Like right there, you see it on there. I don't know how old that shit is. I mean, BMWs, them shit, you could get them for cheap. The maintenance is ridiculous, though. They very bad. Like, they break down a lot of electrical problems and shit.
His license, no credit card. This was his attitude.
That's my favorite part.
The room is paid for, the incidental. So anything that would have gone wrong with the room, they had my driver's license on record. They had my American Express on record. Yeah, I still got that. When he checked out, I got the receipt. You understand, family? So if someone would have had a cardio arrest in that room, if someone would choke off if someone would have had a cardio arrest in that room, if someone would choke off some Chinese food in that room, or if someone overdosed in that room, you know who the authority? Mary Ann Lorient. You checked in the room.
She said cardio arrest.
I would have been in the mix. You understand? So when the town car that I rented, Lorient Vision Production rented, drove him and Devante. You understand? Devante got cars now. Devante got 2 luxury cars. My studio is in Cleveland. You understand? I see Devante around town all the time. You understand? I don't know what arrangement they had. Devante got in the town car with him. And then The guy pulled up in front of room 130. The way Red Roof is, it's not like your traditional hotel where you're coming in a lobby, you're getting in an elevator, and you're going to a room. The rooms are outside.
It's a fucking motel. Those are not hotels with the room outside like that. That's a fucking motel. You put him in a motel and you're bragging like he was in a 5-star hotel, man. Cut it out. He's in a fucking motel.
You go in the lobby, but the room, you come from outside, you go in your room. The town car pulled in front.
Yeah, her kid got in the car. It looked like she was waiting for a kid, and she said hi to her kid and was like, "Oh, that's my daughter." And then she thought she was going to drive off and go home, but she still on her rant, which don't make no sense. Cause then she say she was on lunch break. That's why she was giving an update. I think in the beginning she said she was on a lunch break.
Room
I could be wrong.
They exit the car. Okay, and let me tell you, the thing, busybody. There's video. He took camera shot of Umar going into room 130 with Devontae. First of all, you're a man. There's no need for you to gently, while you open the door, gently put your hand on his back. Gently put your hand on his back. Nobody still said nothing. He came back the next morning with Devontae. Again, my town car that I paid for brought them both to the studio for his little.
But I thought she said she wasn't there because she was asking how long did it take. That she was just like trying to put together the time frame it take to get from one side of town to the next. That's why I tell you this story. I don't believe it because she all over the fucking place with it.
Farewell party. Nobody asked you no question. Oh, he crashed on the couch. There was no couch in the room. That's fact. I bring you guys factual. Okay? No, so I don't appreciate that content creator saying, "Oh, I'm trying to destroy this man's business." Speak on what you know, sir. Speak on. This man is very successful. There's no secret about the community that he belongs to. And the reason that he has some of these ball players that are his clientele, he lives in that condo, that fancy high-rise condo in Cleveland with them, those ball players that live there. You can't just stroll up in there like that. The reason I had the liberty to stroll that condo is because I'm a filmmaker. I'm always looking for space for when I need to film. And when I wanted to tour that condo, I had to bring a bank statement. They're not playing with you. You're not coming in here. You want a view. Okay, can you afford?
Now, see, that's some bullshit. You was just going to look. They don't want you window shoppers in there. But if you was going there, you had to tell them you was trying to rent in there. That's why they would want to see your financial statements. But you just walk in for a tour, they ain't gonna ask you for your information like that. She be talking to everybody like nobody live life. You know, that's why she had that cardio rash. Yeah, I could swear she said she was on her lunch break, but now her kid jumping in like, I don't know, man. Her shit. She showed us the signs in the past. We just ain't catch that shit. We wasn't paying attention. And then even with this shit, this story done changed 80 times, man. We probably making this Umar out to be, in this activities, and he ain't even into that. It's funny though.
Afford here? Can you afford here? I brought a bank statement. You understand? And they have my driver's license. They gave me a tour. The amenity, everything that comes with living in that fine establishment. Okay? So Devontae know what he's doing. And then these braids, I don't really rock braids like that. I got these from Devontae. This man, he don't just cut. He's a stylist barber. So when I sat on his chair to get the
I ain't even trying to be funny, man. I ain't never heard no shit like that. I've been going to the barbershop my whole life. He ain't no stylish barber. He's a goddamn hairdresser. That's what he is. He's a hairdresser that probably cuts a few people. He's a hairdresser. He's not a stylish barber. He's a hairdresser. Stop making up shit. I'm pretty sure most of his clientele is women.
Information. I'm learning. I said, Devontae, I need an interview. Oh, Miss Maryanne, you Miss Maryanne. He didn't want to do an in-person interview. I said, well, Devontae, can you give me a phone interview? all right, Miss Mary, we can do a phone interview. So eventually, when I called him, I said, Devontae, you promised me that phone interview. Let me get it real quick. Miss Mary, I ain't got a lot of time, but go ahead. I'm gonna give you this little interview. You understand? When I'm you blindsided him. That was shady. How's that shady? I ain't doing an interview with just me and him talking. An interview means he knows I'm on YouTube. He knows that. Devontae is on my channel. He may not comment in the comments, but he's on my channel. What are you talking about? He even asked me to put him in a movie. Quit playing, family. Quit playing. I'm a person of integrity. I don't appreciate that content creator throwing shade like that. But anyway, back to the topic. Full-blown investigation. They're coming for him. You understand? But I could tell you one thing. You're gonna have a couch in your little conference room for the parent. There's no couch in Bubba's cell. I'm gonna tell you that. 2 bunk bed in the toilet. That's what they got up in there. You want to be smart. You want to be smart. You attack me, and the queen attack back. You understand? The queen attack back. Talking about, you better make a lot of t-shirts. You're gonna bleed financially. You're gonna feel it. And then another thing, like when I said family, I shouldn't have to come on social media and break things down to grown adult. When I made a video, the video where I had the green banner on, I can't recall the name of the video. When I said, you know what, Dame Dash told us who Charlemagne was. Dame Dash broke Charlemagne to us. I said it. I don't have to repeat what Dame Dash. Go and look at that Breakfast Club that had Dame Dash. Dame Dash.
What the fuck is she talking about? How that shit went from he's under investigation to Dame Dash talking about Charlemagne? That interview with Dame Dash and Charlemagne, what the hell that got to do with Umar and her? I think her brain's still resetting. You know? What the hell did that have to do with her?
Dash broke Charlemagne down. And then my piggyback comment, I'm like, yo, y'all heard what Dame Dash is. Be proud of who you are, of what you are. Who is his contact on the Breakfast Club? Yes, man. Charlemagne Bati. That's what I said. Listen, I know how to lawyer up. I know what I'm talking about. You can't listen. Before I open my big mouth, I could back it up. You understand, fam? I could back it up. Okay, Dame Dash broke this man down to you. And I simply said, who is his contact on the Breakfast Club? I got video, family. I'm not playing with Umar. And let me tell you something, Umar. This is to you. When they lock you up, I'm going to do a 50 cents. I'm dropping everything because you can't get me behind closed bar. Now, can you? Family, I'm sorry I got a little emotion, but I'm happy. Full-blown investigation. Now, these little donors, y'all want to play with him. You know what? Let me tell you something. Even if they go to a courtroom right now to get money out of Umar, they're not getting nothing. Umar ain't stupid. Umar's going to gear up to fight this battle. Umar's going to need every penny, every donor cent to fight this battle. Listen, keep collecting. He got confident. He stopped for a minute. He wasn't asking for donation. And then when he realized, okay, I'm going to pay the little donor's fee, he's bold. He already asked for donation. These people are looking at you. They're looking at you. You're going down. And I'm happy. Yes, I am. You know why, family? It's not being evil. It's not being vindictive. He came after me for $500,000. I have paperwork. $500,000. You attack me, the queen has geared up.
I don't think you got $5,000 to keep it a buck. I don't think you got $5,000 at this point. I mean, you can, but the way you lie, we don't know what you got and what you don't got. And you're not the queen. You need a kingdom to be the queen. He needs a kingdom to be to be a fucking king or prince or whatever he claim he is, man. She's bugged the fuck out, bro. She is bugged out. And her kid in the back seat. That's the crazy part. She yelling and screaming with her kid in the back seat. I know her kid is so embarrassed. I would have called my father right after that. Like, oh, this bitch is bugging out, yelling and screaming at her goddamn phone. keep saying he's under investigation.
My
There was no
favorite
investigation.
time of the year. I'm just in a delightful mood at all times.
I think this is
I
her
love the
swag, this
holidays.
raggedy ass
My
hairstyle.
roast is cooked.
I hope she ain't paid for that
Tables
shit.
set. And before attending Christmas Eve service, I said, let me come and make this video. The legal paperwork came today. All participants received their paperwork. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm elated. This is one of the greatest gifts
I guess this was Christmas.
I wasn't anticipating.
Who the fuck sent legal paperwork
Before I
on Christmas?
continue, I'm going to say thank you for all of you.
We should have caught on to that. That was suspect. They don't even send.
Greatly appreciate.
Hold on. Hold the fuck up. Hold up.
Thank you.
That's supposed to be Christmas, right? Unless it's like a criminal case. What lawyer is really working on civil cases on Christmas Day? And what mail is being, like, that's a federal holiday. What mail is moving on Christmas? What mail is moving on Christmas to come deliver that shit to her?
Had a great celebration. It's just the month of December. It's just been amazing, and it's coming to a close. I like to take time and kind of regroup, reflect on the passing year, and plan what's to come for the new year. So I'm wishing you all a happy holiday. But if I could get to the news why I'm making this video tonight, I was going to wait till Christmas Day to make a short video just to wish my YouTube channel member a happy holiday. But the fact that the paperwork came today, I thought it was befitted to give the news real time. All the participants, like I said, received the notice today. Plaintiff donors versus Jermaine Sherman, known as celebrity name Dr. Umar Johnson. This is now an official.
I think he changed his name legally over to Umar. So I don't know why she's saying celebrity name, because he's not a celebrity. But I think he legally changed his name over to Umar. So we should have caught on to all this shit was fake.
Matter. So I'm gonna elaborate to tell you guys how we got to this point, and moving forward, it's gonna be a process. Moving forward, I'm not gonna be able to because this is an active investigation now, to give too much detail, but depend whether he wants to settle out of court or whether he wants to go to court. I will definitely plug my YouTube family on what is going on. So it's 40 of us. Now, the reason I'm part of it, yes, I did get a settlement, but they're using all my donation money to show that I was a supporter who did give donation and never received any receipt, and to backtrack to see if he followed proper procedure, whether he has what did they call it, donors, tax exempt, or whether I'll have to read the legal term to you guys.
I'm saying, what you doing all that for when you got the paperwork in your hand?
It's to show that she was a donor. She gave this money. Here are all her cashier check. She never received any receipts, so now he has to give accountability for that money. And then they're gonna show that, hey, there was a settlement. She did get paid this for her hardship regarding a business deal that that didn't go well, and then the donation money. And then for the others, they all submitted copies of every cent that they gave to FDMG, and to show that they never also received any receipt. A letter from the attorney that's representing the party of 40 will be sent to him to show good faith that we're willing to sit down and to give him a chance to give an explanation to why this school hasn't been open, or when will this school be open, and then to give explanation on how the donation money are used. Is it being used appropriately for what the donor has given the money for? Like I said, I was elated when I got the paperwork.
Listing your house on the market isn't the only way to sell your house. Selling to us is much faster.
I called them. I was outnumbered. You have to understand, these are conscious people, and they wanted to do the route.
Hello everyone, how are you doing? This is MD Tech here with another quick tutorial. In today's edition will hopefully be a pretty straightforward process here, guys, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So all you have to do is select your profile icon in the top right, go ahead and left click on that, and then go down and select the setting layer button right here. On the left side, you want to select the privacy button. And then subscriptions, keep all my subscriptions private. If you want to keep your subscriptions private, toggle it to the right, which would mean that all your subscriptions are now private. If you want to
use for a last resort. What I want to say publicly is there's a lot of people that may not give their money back, but I'm glad that I was able to retrieve mine and help a select few to get their money back, and to stop him from preying on the community, from preying on Black folks, period. This shenanigan coming to an end. So I'm glad I'm able to make a difference. So I don't know if I should say this, but so me, I footed the legal bill family, and I didn't flinch. When the settlement is settled, when they give everybody their money, legal fee will be taken out equally from everyone, and I will be reimbursed. Like I said, I didn't flinch. I was happy to be able to be in a position to give that legal fee swiftly, because this was an injustice, and you can't be silent in the face of injustice, you know. So we all got the paperwork. He should receive his, from what I understand, he should get his copy at the beginning of the new year. But I also wanted to read the process, what they did with us. Okay, so when they started with us, they held meeting with all of us, and the step was like to start collecting evidence, which means that we were all supposed to retrieve.
I want to know what's so hard if you got the paperwork in front of you just to read the paperwork on what was said. You shouldn't have to think about it. You shouldn't have to do nothing. You need to just read exactly what's on the paperwork. It shouldn't be no extras. Just read what the hell it says on the paper.
Like, get every single proof of money that went. And then their legal team, they obtained a lot of videos of him saying the school's gonna be open, but the school has never been open.
That's also
Yeah, it's
another
not a
thing
damn
to
school.
see why he's saying the school hasn't been open. So, and they sent this to us. Let me read it on for you guys. I'm sorry, I should have been a little bit more prepared.
Yeah, you should have been
Our
prepared.
job is to solve this case. You all have submitted the proper document of what happened, what each
When
party
is it over?
contributed to the
Oh, my
known
team actually,
school at
they
PMG,
tanked that last half. Huh?
putting the information in the hands of people who can investigate and who can bring appropriate prosecution. It is advice to not reach out to the, we're not allowed to reach out to Umar. Once we receive our letter, none of us are to be in communication with him. This is an active investigation, and I think in the mediation process, I don't know if they'll break us in group or if it'll be all of us. He will have a due process where he will give it a chance to
Or it had to just be a folder with some blank papers or something stacked in the middle of it, and then she could act like she got it, cause she ain't even put it like she read it or nothing. She just got it to the side, like acting like she reading off of it, and then she up there just read the goddamn paper.
explain what is the process, why hasn't this school come to fruition, how is the donors' money being used. In other words, they're gonna invest. Every state has a BCI team that will invest if there's fraud within that state. So they're going to do some thorough investigation to see if what he's doing is legit or if this is fraud. So, yes, family, um, you know, I'm just happy I was in a position we were able to do this, to bring this thing to a closing, to bring someone who's preying on the community to an end. And then out of all the donors, there's one person we try to include, but they kind of reject her out. This is the woman that I was stating. She didn't fit the criteria, so they claim. But they said she could get an attorney, and the reason she didn't fit the criteria, they call it a romantic encounter. She did give him access to her bank account, where I shared in the last video where he took that $6,000.
See, that don't even make sense either, because you never heard of like romance scams and stuff. And just because you had a romantic encounter with somebody don't mean you can't sue them or do anything about that shit. Because just think about it. If that's the case, like divorce is like literally a civil case, and y'all are suing each other to get out of that relationship and breaking up assets. So that make no sense. If he scammed her, he scammed her. It don't matter if they had a romantic encounter or not. You just be making up shit.
So they reject her. My heart really hurt.
Yeah, look at Diddy. All them joints he had romantic encounters with, they had them on that class action lawsuit.
For her. When I shared with you guys that I went to therapy, her story and the young lady who was in the movie, which I abandoned as a woman, as a mother, as an aunt that have nieces, it wore really heavy on me because, like I told you guys, he's the one who connected me with this woman because we were collecting testimony for him. And then when this woman shared this heart-wrenching story with me, she's like, In her mind, she believed, she was in a romantic relationship with this man. But just because a man is sleeping with you does not mean this person is committed to you. And when he took everything she had, that's all she told me. It took her 8 years. 8 years, which I'm like, wow, 8 years to save 6,000. Well, for her, that's the time frame she needed. 8 years.
Took her 8 years. I mean, that's possible, but she probably had 6,000 before that. She just was spending it as she going. She could have got that off of income tax, especially if she got kids. It ain't gonna take 8 years to save up no goddamn $6,000. She be saying these lies. I'm telling you, her mind is stuck in 1992 or some shit. Like she got it, and and you look at her eyes, bro. You could tell she was on that drink then, just a little calmer. But who the fuck is doing this to her head? But she should have went to go see Devontae for this. What the fuck? Embarrassing, man.
To save $6,000. This is supposed to be her backup money. She has 4 children. She's a single mother. And when she reached out to him, questioning him for taking the money, he told her he had something to do. He'll get back with her, and she's never heard from him. He literally cut her off, family. Literally.
It sounds like the same story with the girl that lost her job with 4 kids.
And I gave her counseling. I said, when you're dating a man, one should use reservation. I didn't think it was wise. She gave him that much access, but I'm not judging. My heart went out to her. You can tell she's a good mother. And then, before I had issue with him, it troubled my soul so much, I reached out to him. I said, hey, this isn't right. And when I brought the situation to his attention, all he could do is degrade the woman. Oh, you just don't know how many women are in line to be my wife. She's just mad because I didn't choose her. I said, well, we're not focusing on that. We're focusing on that. She said you went in her account and you took $6,000 that she didn't give you permission to touch. You know what? That's not how that went. Did she tell you she got 4 baby daddy? Just try to deflect the situation. I don't care if she had 10 baby daddy. The point is, she was adamant. She did not give you permission to go in her account and withdraw that money, and you did. And I felt at that time I could have done a little bit more, but I'm not going to sit here.
That's my thing.
Lie. I just saw him.
She be fronting like she rich. Why she ain't give her the $6,000? That's the small things. That's pennies to her. She should have just gave him the 6 racks. Oh, well, not him. She should have gave her back her 6 racks.
Sound like some kind of black figure leader, and I kind of fell back. He's like, you mingling what you don't need to be mingling. She's not what you think she is. No, he's not what we think he is. And then the young lady.
You think he is? I think he ain't shit.
Movie, I told you guys that he put her out and I left her, and I really troubled my soul, but I never really went into detail. I'm going to publicly tell the entire story. So the casting agent called me. It was a midday. I was at the studio, and she's like, Maryanne, can I schedule an appointment? I would like to talk to you. I said, oh, perfect. I'm at the studio now. Do you want to drop by? Because she's like, she didn't want to have this conversation over the phone. She's like, yeah, okay. 20 minutes away. Would that work? I said, that's fine. I'm going to be here for another 2 or 3 hours. And she did arrive at the studio. Ooh, my fire alarm was tripping. She did arrive at the studio. And then I said, what is it? I wasn't alarmed, but I wanted to know what if she wanted to talk in person that she couldn't say over the phone. And then she was like, well, I know you as an individual. When I'm hearing this story, it didn't sit well with me, and it doesn't sound like your character. Why did you abandon the young lady? And I said, well, you know what? You talking about the girl that went to the room with Umar. I said nobody abandoned her. When she called, I told her I didn't have room in.
He was mad that he ain't take her to the room. That's what it was. That's what it was. She was mad that he. Yeah, I understand why she divorced too. You imagine the story she was telling that man, or imagine if he just like her. But the kids seem real calm, so we know they don't get that from her. The way she was bugging out in the back of that car.
The car, and I didn't. I had camera equipment, I had food, because as a producer, I provide craft, but feed everybody from the actors and people that are on set. I said I really couldn't pick her up. And she goes, Maryanne, she was there till 7 a.m. in the morning. My heart dropped. I said, no, I think you're mistaken.
Why she ain't catch an
called me
Uber?
at 5 a.m. And she said, Maryanne, she was there, stranded, not until 7 a.m. someone was able to pick her up. And I couldn't understand. What she was giving me, I was dumbfounded. I was just like, my heart just dropped. When the actors, they have a portfolio that they give you with a headshot, a professional
I stuck around to fucking be around the kids and couldn't take it no more.
phone number, their height, their weight, shoe size, even if they have a distinguished mark or a tattoo, everything, so we can see if that person will fit the character that we need. I didn't call her. I didn't text her. I didn't email. I did get in my car. I didn't even finish what I had to do at the studio. After I finished talking to her, I said, I'm going to touch base with her and I will follow up with you. I went straight to the young woman's house. She does waitress job, from memory serve me right. She lived with her grandmother. I knew that.
He might have been.
And when I rang the doorbell, I took 3 or 2 steps back from the porch because I didn't know how it was going to be received. And luckily, she opened the door and she's like, Miss Maryanne, what is it? You know, she wasn't rude, but it wasn't a warm reception. And I said, I'm so sorry. Can I talk to you? And then I did get emotional. And she's like, Miss Maryanne, what you crying for? What's wrong? I said, I just need to talk to you. Can I please talk to you? I'm so sorry. And then I remember she's asking me, what you sorry about? And then she got, well, my grandmother, she don't like, unexpected guests. So we sat on the porch. There was some plan. You could tell the grandmother.
I don't see what's the point of this story. Like, she could have got up there and changed that battery.
I said, tell me what happened. From what I'm being told, you were stranded from 7 a.m. So yes, Miss Maryanne. He asked me to come.
But that's my thing. What kind of girl is this that if he put her out the hotel room, she ain't bang on the door, none of that shit. She ain't have no money to get an Uber or anything, call her family or anything to get in. Like, this don't even make sense. Like, he could have got away. She could have got on the damn bus. Something. I don't see her just standing there for no 2 hours. That don't make sense.
To go over the scene. He said, come on. I don't know if she was telling me the truth or...
You know, you not telling the truth.
In other words, she said he asked her to come. He wanted to go over some scene, but there was some flirting on both parts. So she was a willing participant. She went to the room. So she said when she got to the room, everything was cool. And then she said, I don't have to get into detail. She was very detailed with me, but I don't have to get into detail. You guys understand what took place. And then she said, after that, he said, you need to leave. And then she told me, she's like, I told him, I said, when you asked me to come, my cousin said, there's not enough gas for me to drop you and come pick you up. Or you're going to have a ride back. And I told them when I was on the phone.
Kind of people was she casting to this shit that they ain't have gas money or a way to get back and forth, and like, what are they what are these people teaching their daughters on not to be prepared in the world these days, man? Like she could be in this movie. Like, was these motherfuckers working for free on this movie? Cause this don't even make sense, man.
But you told me, come on, we'll figure it out. And she's like, I don't have a ride back. I can't leave. And she said he was insisting, you can't stay here. I'm a leader. They can't pick me up in the morning, and I'm coming out of my hotel room with a woman. You have to leave. And she like called her cousin, and then she's like, I'm still in the room. I could tell he's agitated. When she called her cousin, the cousin said, I told you I didn't have enough gas to come pick you up. Have him call you an Uber or have him figure out how you're getting back here. I can't come and get you. Now I want you guys to understand. I live on the west side. She lived on the east side. Most of my cast and actors were east siders. So I lived on the west side. The guy who I chose to drive Umar around, he was a west sider. So I selected a hotel on the west side of town. You know, the producer on the west side, the person chauffeuring him
That's
is
what it
also on
sound
the
like.
west side of town.
He casted a hood
that's
booger. He did his thing and put her
45
out.
give and take traffic. 45
If this is
minutes
even a true
west
story,
to
but it
east.
sounds fake as
So
shit.
this girl told her there's no gas money to come pick her up. So she told me it got escalated, the tension between her and Umar. And then she's like, Miss Maryanne, when he was telling me I gotta go, I was like, yo, he's tripping. And then she, you know, she's
Sound like they got into an argument.
she got some gum. She go, I'm not leaving. I'm staying, and I'm gonna leave with you in the morning because we're going at the same place. You know, I'm part of the scene. She told me she literally had a struggle with him. He picked her up, opened his hotel room, and put her out. She fought. She's like, I fought, but I couldn't overpower him. He overpowered me. He put me out. So when he put her out and locked the door, this girl, she told me she started banging on the door, kicking the door, using profanity. And I guess she said she didn't know
This shit ain't making no damn sense.
to left, but apparently they called the front desk, and front desk came, and they're like, what is the problem? She's like, I'm staying here. He put me out. They're like, are you a registered guest to the room? She goes, no, it's his room. But he invited me over here. I don't have a way home. I need to get back in the room. They're like, it's his room. If he doesn't want you in there, he has a right to ask you to leave. So now you're disturbing other guests. So we're asking you to please leave. And if you don't leave, we're going to call the authorities and have you removed from the premises. And then when she realized these people were tripping, she told me she went to sit in the lobby. But because she caused so much of a commotion, they're like, no, we don't even want you in the lobby. We want you off the premises. And then she said when they put her out, it was 4 o'clock when.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna end in a couple of minutes. I got work in the morning. We got a bunch of meetings with all this stuff going on.
She called.
I had meetings. Damn, first thing in the morning.
A certain amount of people, but there was no one who was able to come through. So she told me by 5 o'clock.
Like to shine my boots.
She ran out of people to call. So she called me to ask me to come get her. And I told you guys.
Yeah, I called him earlier, man. He not even a damn detective, man. The number she put out there, we called it earlier. He not a detective. He a regular cop. And she full of shit, man. We listen to her tell these damn fables and stuff. But she yeah, I didn't even realize it was this late. I tell these damn fables. Lie about Patrick Bishop and everything else, man. Been on here for 4 hours. About the call it a
I was
night.
under a lot of stress. That doesn't excuse what I did, but I
About to call it a night, man. Listen to her story. Telling a bunch of I might go live again tomorrow. I know I got a lot to do because of my activity with my kids and definitely. Like looking back at her old videos, we could see she was been lying to us the whole time. We just wasn't looking for the lies. We didn't pay attention to the lie because we should have caught on that when she said that she got served those papers on Christmas for for the lawsuit, and then she couldn't even read off the papers. She's sitting there, She couldn't even read the papers, and it's right in front of her. That should have been the first thing that we knew. Did she jumped all around. She tried to say Umar was knocking down the girl from the shit, but then her family gave her a ride over there, but they ain't got gas money and shit to get around town and all that. How was they, even if they drove her home, how was she getting back to the set the next day that they ain't even got no gas money to get there? So I don't know where the hell she was casting these people from. But like she go all over the place with her stories, and none of them shits make sense, man. But yeah, I gotta be on base early because we got early meeting. I don't know. I might do a live on my way driving to work. I don't know. I'll probably be bumping my music, trying to get prepared for all the shit that's going on because we've been busy as hell with everything going on in the Middle East, trying to figure out what's our next move. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. Been 4 hours. Jump in the shower, get my uniform straight, so I'll be up at 5. The highway. Appreciate y'all. Until next time. I mean, 9 out of 10, I'm gonna go live tomorrow after I'm finished on my adulting. My kids got a lot of activities and stuff. So after I'm done with everything with them and hit the gym, then I'm gonna come in, work out. I mean, well, if I don't go to the gym, I'm work out in my garage with weights I got it. Definitely got to stay fit. So I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. Everybody that came, I appreciate everybody that been supporting the channel. Jada Informer, I appreciate you. Love your content. MCB, I love your content. You crack me up. You give me that New York flavor, the way you dig into them. I feel like I'm listening to one of my sisters or cousins. Go. I appreciate you for the support too. I'm thanking me for my service. I appreciate the support. But I'm tired as hell, man. I usually take a little nap. I didn't even take that. My son was harassing me because we've been playing. I've been introducing him to old video games. When I was in New York the last time in my old room, I found like my Sega Saturn, so I've been teaching him that shit, and he been like obsessed with that. All right, I'm gonna hit y'all up in the tomorrow. I'm gonna come back on, even if it ain't for a long time. I'm gonna go live tomorrow. I want to dig into that Nature Boy stuff. I mean, she's corny, but the Nature Boy and Polite and them, they was a bunch of weirdos, man. Like this conscious community, I'm like been studying and learning a little more about them, and they wild. I ain't even understand. I ain't know it was that deep. How crazy that shit. Definitely appreciate y'all. Until next time, peace.